delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Woo! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Hey! Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Woo! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox Deep back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long. Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive. It's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud. Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew crew swinging, Pirates play bold. Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb. Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air. Deep back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud. Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks, Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, that's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, deep back strike will meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, that's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, deep back strike will meet them there, under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights, home run steals and extra fights, Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights, from Three Rivers to PNC nights, Pittsburgh power in the city lights, Dr. Delay calling every play, black and gold till the final day, let's go Bucks! Dr. Delay is alive, baseball is here. Hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, that's just climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. under the stadium lights. Fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live. It's baseball nights. From Three Rivers to PNC nights. Pittsburgh power in the city lights. Dr. Delay calling every play. Black and gold till the final day. Let's go, Bucks! Woo!
Welcome on in, everybody. I, of course, am Dr. Delay, and we've got some more baseball for you today as the Cleveland Indians take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Both teams taking a game from each other this series. This is the rubber match. Hopefully we have a good one. Thank you again for tuning in today. Appreciate you guys for this one again. Indians 10-8, Cardinals 9-8. Both teams with promising starts. Cardinals with more of a surprising start, really. Again, not expected to do much, but yet here they are. A game above 500, looking to keep it going. Again, they won last night's game 2, came back, won in extras 5-4. Cleveland won game 1 9-3. So again, they've both split. And again, we should have a good one. I didn't realize it was Jackie Robinson Day, so let me go ahead and put that on here. Jackie Robinson Day. Did not realize that was the case. All right, we got that up there again. Appreciate you, Russell, George, Dwayne, Orville. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Pedro, appreciate you, man. CJ, appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Burley, thank you for tuning in. Let's see who we got here. Ricky, thank you very much. Thank you all for tuning into this one. Again, as soon as the 3D is up, we will get it going for you guys, those that like the just to see movement. The Guardians. I have no problem. I mean, again, I'm actually more okay with the Guardians than the Commanders. Commanders, again, is a horrible name. Guardians, to me, isn't bad at all. But, you know, I prefer the Indians for sure. That's what I grew up calling them. And not saying I'm an Indian fan or anything like that. But, yeah, I have the logo up on the thing. Again, this is trying. It'll work. Third time's usually the charm here. Looks like we're about to get underway here. Stephen Kwan coming to the plate. Dustin May on the mound. As we are about ready for some action. May begins the windup and the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. I'll keep spamming that 3D button. You're going to work. Yeah, you are. You're going to do what I say here. 0-1 count to Stephen Kwan, who's had a slow start to the season. More on that in a sec. As May begins his windup, kicks and deals. That's going to be chopped foul. And it's 0-2. Stephen Kwan batting .239, OPS of .633, 1 homer and 6 RBIs to begin his year. Dustin May, the starter for the Cardinals, 1-2, 9.45 ERA with a whip of a 1.80. Not an ideal start for Dustin May, who's looking to actually complete the season for a change. We'll see if he can actually do that. Here's the 0-2. That is upstairs 1-2. What are you doing the Pirates game? Yeah, I'll be doing that for sure. That one's at a 6:40 Eastern time, 5:40 Central. 1-2 count to Stephen Kwan as May rocks and fires. That's going to be hit to third. That is going to get past the third baseman, who was shaded more as a shortstop. He's going to go to 2. Throw is way offline, and it's going to go to first. Luckily, Burleson is there to prevent that from going everywhere, but that is a double for Stephen Kwan. A leadoff double to begin the game. Just took it the other way. Again, the third baseman shaded more towards the shortstop area. And that'll bring up Chase DeLauder's batting .273, OPS of .967, 5 homers and 12 RBIs. Pirates AAA team is called the Indians. Oh, that, yeah, I didn't even realize. I forgot it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're still named like that. May delivers. That's going to be inside ball 1. Which team are you supporting? Don't really have a dog in this fight. Obviously, I'm a Pirates fan, so you know I could probably want the Cardinals to maybe drop this game, but not really going to impact me. Again, the Pirates, whenever they play the Cardinals, they got to take care of business. So all we can do is watch. Here's the 1-0 to DeLauder. That's going to be in there for a called strike, 1-1. You're a Bucco fan. Let's go Guardians. Gotcha. Appreciate you, Kurt, for tuning in. Yeah, I imagine, again, most of the Pirates fans on the channel are going to definitely pull for Cleveland. A few times Pittsburgh will pull for Cleveland. The 1-1. That is outside 2-1. Maybe, you know, Cleveland Browns and Baltimore Ravens. Usually the Browns are already, you know, their season's already tanked, so that we're pulling for the Browns to maybe steal one from Baltimore or something. 2-1 count. May sets. Again, Quan at second. Nobody outs. May delivers. That's going to be sent to left. That one is hooking foul. Be here for that. Appreciate you, Russell. I see the old Indians logo in your thumb. Appreciate you, Jose. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, yeah. That is... Yeah, again, I don't know how YouTube will respond to that, but we're just going to go with it anyway. I know other people do it. They still put, you know, the Chief Wahoo. You know, we'll see how people respond to that. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Tosses to first for out number 1. If they respond negatively, they respond negatively, really. I mean, I don't really... It's not going to bother me. I'm going to do what I got to do, you know. That'll bring up Jose Ramirez. Again, that moved the runner to third. As Jose, again, kind of a slow start, batting .217, OPS of 722, 3 homers, and 8 RBIs. May rock sets. Kicks and deals. That's going to be a tapper foul. Trying to hold up, but made contact anyway. Should I put an exclamation point with Jackie Robinson? It's kind of just, yeah, let's go and do that. Might as well. Boom. 0-1 count to Jose Ramirez. May sets. Kicks and deals. That's a ground ball to short. Throw to the plate. Oh, and Quad's caught in between. Quad's going back to third. The toss back to third. Now he's going to the plate, and he is tagged out. That was well played by J.J. Weatherholt, who was kind of playing in. So, Quan is out. Jose Ramirez is at second. Of course, that's going to be a fielder's choice. Good stuff by the guy. Was well played by the Cardinals. Quan with a not-so-great jump. That'll bring up Kyle Manzardo, batting .146, OPS of 470, 1 homer and 2 RBIs on the season. Ramirez shaking his head. He doesn't like something. Maybe he doesn't like what happened. As May will set and delivers. That's going to be outside. Ball 1. Ramirez flirting with taking third. We'll see if that actually happens. Base running. Yeah, not a good base running decision by Stephen Quan. 1-0 count to Manzardo. May sets and fires. That's in there. Throw back to second, and he is safe, but that is very close. There's, like I said, taking a huge lead. Pedro Pajes behind the plate for the Cardinals. All right, I need some help to pick the MLB park so I can watch the Astros. I have no idea what you're talking about, Brandon, to be honest. I don't know what MLB park is. Here's the 1-1 that's going to be outside. 2-1. Yeah, I'm not following there, Brandon. 2-1 count. May taking his time. Looks back at second. Kicks and fires. That's going to be hit to left. That one is a foul ball. Again, count is 2-2, 2 outs, runner on second. Again, a leadoff double by Stephen Kwan. He was thrown out, though, in between third and home. He was, again, on Jose Ramirez's hit, not on that same at-bat. I guess I should have been more clear on that. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be hit to left center. That's going to drop in for a base hit, and the Indians are going to score regardless of Kwan's mistake. Manzardo with a 2-out single, RBI single. Cleveland 1, St. Louis 0. How about the MLB Field second watch? Brandon, I'm not going to lie. I have no idea what you're referring to. MLB Field second watch. Yeah, again, whenever you hit send, just make sure when you read it back to yourself, that sounds good. Like, that sounds good. If that sounds good to you, then, well, I guess I have different standards on what is readable. 0-1 to George Valera's batting .250, OPS of .750. No homers and an RBI. I believe this is actually his first series of the season. Again, runner on first, 2 outs. May delivers. That's going to be a chopper foul. And it's 0-2 to Valera. Pittsburgh, San Fran, Boston, Wrigley. Are you talking about just the nice ballparks? I mean, yeah. That's Swaggy just kind of laid out some really nice ones there. Cheers, Indians. The Giants and the Pirates probably have the most beautiful. I guess so. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a called strike 3 in the inside corner. He struck him out. Cleveland 1, St. Louis nothing. We had to the bottom of the first. Again, 1-0. That's definitely. I mean, I'm assuming. Yeah. I mean, I guess more people have figured that out. I guess I haven't. Listening from work. Thank you so much for the game. Oh yeah, appreciate you, Pedro. Go Tribe. Thank you for tuning in, Pedro. Again, this is just a one of those double headers that I'll do every now and then. Not going to try to tell you to subscribe or anything. If you're a Cleveland fan, Indians fan, I mean, if you're a Browns fan, then definitely subscribe. But I don't really plan on doing too many of the AL games. Again, that's just the way it's worked out. I'm more of an NL guy for some reason. I know it's weird. I just prefer covering games with national teams in there, or National League teams. If you're a Cardinals fan listening, well, make sure to sub. Again, we'll be. I am a Pirates guy, of course. Do a lot of the Pirates. Have had a lot of success with it. Very happy with the success that we've had with the Pirates games, and just the Pirates in general. Very happy that they're winning. But again, they of course will be playing a lot of the NL. Every now and then they'll play an AL team, of course. But yeah. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. So when the Astros play on the road with different teams, I'm trying to say. I know you're an Astros fan, so when the Astros is playing on the road to the different teams, I'm trying to say. And I guess, again, I don't know if you're talking about trying to go to the actual ballpark. Again, I don't know. Whatever's cost-effective for you, whatever's on your bucket list. Now, if you're trying to say watch on TV, yeah, I would not know. Like, I guess the Astros have their own network. I'm sure you can sub to it or, pay a subscription for that. I just would not know. But, all right, we are back here in the bottom of the first inning. J.J. Weatherholt's coming to the plate, batting .231, OPS of .723, 3 homers and 8 RBI. Starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians/Guardians, Slade Ciccone, 0-2, 5.74 ERA as the first pitch is down low, ball 1. A whip of a 1.21. NL guy here. I actually missed the pitcher's hitting spot. Me too. I really do. I really do. 1-0 counts as here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to first. And looks like he'll take it himself for outs number 1. That was Kyle Manzardo with the put out there. So 1 away for the Cardinals. That'll bring up Ivan Herrera, batting .200, OPS of .672, 1 homer and 7 RBIs. Sam, yeah, no, I missed the pitchers. And of course, again, Paul Skeens, as many people already know, he could hit very well in college, and that wasn't too long ago. So I mean, he would probably be, dare I say, batting around 200 if he were pitching or hitting. It's in there for a called strike to Herrera. It's a cutter. 0-1 count as Ciccone will set. And fires. That is a breaking ball outside. And that evens the count at 1-1. 88 on the cutter. I guess it's a breaking ball cutter. I don't know. It had a lot of break to it, the cutter. It's more so as a fastball, but a lot of movement. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be way inside. 2-1 sinker at 94. On deck for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Usually plays the Pirates very well. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be inside. What? He made contact with it. Am I going to say the ball was in play or what happened here? Commentator said it was actually stayed in fair play. So this is interesting. So came inside. He swung. Tried to check his swing, but I think he... Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Hit him in the hands and the fingers. There's no call on the field right now. It's umpire having a chat with the umpire, with the manager. I'm trying to say I could go to my mom. I was going to a different ballpark. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. I mean, well, the closest one, again, depending if you live near Houston, would be Texas, up in Dallas. Yeah, I went to the old one. So, again, there's a little bit of a delay here. Umpire and the manager. Let's see what the umpire says. Just a long delay. Call the field. Batter swung and hit the pitch. St. Louis has challenged that he was hit by a pitch. Again, he was hit, but the bat went and crossed the plane, and I believe that will nullify the hit by pitch. To my knowledge, I mean, maybe they changed it, but so if Cardinals loses challenge, he's out. So they ruled it pretty much an out because the ball stayed in fair play. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's PNC Park. Yes, yes. Yeah, no, it's very... that would be a nice place to watch a game. In San Francisco, again, as Swaggy said, you know, those four that he mentioned, those would be the four I would want to go to. Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and then Chicago, and then Boston. And then everything else, yeah, we'll see. Everything else can kind of be random. So we got a challenge after all that. More of a delay here on Doc Delay. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for keeping me company as we call this Cleveland-St. Louis game. Both teams with a winning record. Cleveland 10-8, St. Louis 9-8. This guy covering a Cardinals game might be a bigger party foul than taking the last slice of pizza or spilling an adult beverage. I don't know if it's really a party foul here, you know, again, covering, like I said, if I do cover double headers, it's going to involve teams with the, you know, NL Central, NL West most likely. And, of course, it does include today in Taya's game, it does cover. Oh. So St. Louis is going to win their challenge, but he will not be going to first. So he was hit. And then they're saying, of course, he swung at it. So it's going to be a foul ball. So all that 2-2. All right. So Herrera, after all that, is going to have to swing with a potentially, I don't say broken hand, but, you know, definitely an injured hand. 2-2 count. We're back in action here. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be down low, 3-2. Does Boston have the big? Yeah, of course, has the big monster. Wild thing, this guy. Been to PNC, very nice ballpark. You should go. Okay, go to the Jake. I'm not sure what the Jake is. I appreciate you, Ricky, for tuning in. 3-2 count. Ciccone sets. Rocks and fires. That is down low, ball 4. So Herrera works the walk. You have to imagine all he had to do was put in the strike zone, would get some weak contact, and Herrera just hitting the hand. Herrera will go to first. Alec Burleson at the plate for the Cardinals, batting .270, OPS of .786, 2 homers and 12 RBIs. It's an AI song. Jamie, I don't know if you're refresh the feed. If you're listening to the song, then you were definitely at the beginning of the stream. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. And it's 0-1. I don't know, unless you guys hear a song. I don't think you guys should. Yeah, no, there's no song. 0-1 count. Ciccone sets and delivers. That's going to be inside 1-1. You ever been to PNC Park and said, yeah, I've not. I want to. I had a chance, but I ended up passing on it. I think it was the right decision. We ended up losing 1-0 in extras. So, yeah, here's the 1-1. That's going to be a foul tip, 1-2. Had a chance, I think it was last summer. Diamondbacks came to town, and, yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been a chore to watch, really. Progressive Field in Cleveland, yep. What it do? Happy Jackie Robinson Day to everyone. Appreciate you, Pringle. It be, by the way, as always. Appreciate you, man. 1-2 counts. Ciccone checks on the runner, sets and delivers. That's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Herrera thinking 3. He will. Throw is into second, where you're going to have runners at first and third with 1 out. Burleson getting it done, keeping it going, and that'll bring up Jordan Walker, who has, man, he has played so well, batting .328, OPS of 1128, home runs and 15 RBIs. He has been on fire to begin the season. Tell people it's Silverstein. Not sure theirs. That's going to be upstairs ball. Are you talking about the band? Yeah, I would not know. I didn't even know Silverstein was a band or whatnot. Just assuming that's what we're talking about. You know, like I said, AI. Yeah, no, it's all AI. 1-0 counts as Ciccone delivers. That's going to be sent to left. The shallow left coming in. Left fielder makes the catch, and he's going to throw to the plate, and it's going to be cut off. Throw to second, and he is safe. So that puts runners at second and third. So Burleson, risky, but it does pay off, as that will bring up Nolan Gorman, batting .204, OPS of 622, homers and 9 RBIs. Staying hydrated is important. Got to keep that stream fresh. Okay, I'm making sure because, like I said, I wasn't sure if you, if you're listening to music at the time when you mentioned them. Like, well, we're definitely not. I don't have that song up anymore. Have that fake crowd noise in the background. Ciccone sets and delivers. That's going to be popped up. Shallow left. Wynn is going to let, not Wynn, the shortstop's going to let the left fielder make the catch for out number 3. I guess I got to memorize the Cleveland lineup. We head to the top of the second. Guardians/Indians 1, Cardinals 0. Shortstop is Rocchio for Cleveland. Left fielder is Valera. Okay. My bad. Progressive has the funniest commercials. Yeah, they've had some nice ones. I like the Baker ones. Those are great. Those are really funny. It's crushing the ball, yep. Hey, Jimmy, why are you using the Cleveland one? Because it's nice. It's the better one. It's the better logo. Who's on the bump for Cleveland? It is Slade Ciccone. Chris liking what the Guardians did. They got out of it. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Guess I'll be neutral here. Cleveland 1, St. Louis nothing. Indians, Guardians, doesn't really matter to me. Again, I think the Guardians is a good name. It's better than the Commanders and the You know, I just, the Commanders is stupid. I genuinely hate that name. It's such a stupid name. Like one of the worst names you could have picked. In other scores across Major League Baseball, the Diamondbacks 3, Orioles 2, and then we have the Red Sox and the Twins getting underway 0-0. Of course, again, most of you guys, you know, if you're baseball, probably came because of the Pirates. I'll be doing the Pirates Nationals later tonight. Game 3 of the series. That series is tied. Of course, there's Game 4 tomorrow, which will be on, I think, very early. I think at 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. I could be wrong on that one, but anyway, I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out. For some reason, it started at the beginning instead of the live. Thanks. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, it is weird. Sometimes, yeah, I'll get some people will be like, "Oh yeah, this song's great." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, there's no music happening right now," but I appreciate it. Yeah, most people like the song. What's a commander? Well, it's a commander. Commander is I don't know. It's just like in the army or something, you know, or just, you know, a leader on the battlefield. But again, it's just a terrible name for a sports team. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs. Ball one. Juan Brito at the plate, batting .261, OPS of .668, no homers and an RBI. And Dustin May on the mound for the Cardinals, looking to get on track here. Again, 1-2, 9.45 ERA on the season. The pitch, that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-1. It's a bad name, yeah, for sure. Still don't know what a Guardian's supposed to. I don't know, a Guardian. I don't know. I don't know, like a bodyguard. I genuinely, like the parental guardian, like, hey, have your parental guardian sign. Maybe that's what it is. Just an adult. Here's the one that's going to be in there for a call. So I never really thought about that. Never have really thought about that. It's fair. It's funny. 1-2. Well, they have wings on one of the logos. They have the baseball on the wings. So I don't know. Maybe there's something with. I don't know. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be in the dirt. 2-2. So either it's like the Angels or like something with like Roman or Greek mythology. I don't know. Never thought about that. That's a good point, Pedro. That's funny. 2-2 counts. May sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be popped up. Looks like Pajes is under it and makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Daniel Schneemann, batting .268, OPS of .806, 1 homer and 7 RBIs. Early bird. Appreciate you, Hammer. Commanders will be inserting the spear. Yeah, I saw that. Well, they're going to be inserting it with the third helmet, the third, which that looks really nice. I mean, again, they should just have the spear. I think that would be a step closer to bringing the name and logo back, because that's going to be in there for a culture. Again, one of the best logos. You know, I prefer. I mean, of course, the Chief Wahoo logo is really iconic, but I like the Redskins logo. That was awesome. And that one, of course, not around anymore. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be sent to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Pardon my voice. As Daniel Schneemann with the 1-out single. And that'll bring up Bo Naylor, batting .143, OPS of .374, no homers and no RBIs. Military. Yeah, Pirates suck. I mean, I don't know about all that, Quinn. Appreciate you regardless for tuning in. Let's see here. Guarding is an owl statue. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, okay. An owl. Somewhat kind of get that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. It's like a movie I saw when I was younger. The Guardians of Gahul with all the owls. Waiting on a part 2, man. That was actually a good movie. 0-1 count. May sets. Looks over at the runner and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-2, 97 on his fastball. It's funny how the Braves and Blackhawks are fine with Cleveland. Yeah, no, it's. I know. Cosigner. Yeah, the Cleveland cosigners. No more scalping missions. Yeah, weak card. I gotcha, man. 0-2 count. May sets and delivers. That is going to be inside ball 1. Just missed. I know, of course, again, even in the Cleveland fan base, it's, you know, people like the Tribe, and people, of course, have embraced the new name. it's split pretty much everywhere. Padres get away with the Friars. Yeah, it's kind of just a creepy mascot, to be honest with you. Here's the 1-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. As Bo Naylor's struggles will continue again. Enter the game batting 143. That'll dip a little bit. And that'll bring up Brian Rocchio. It's batting 204, OPS of 671, 2 homers and 8 RBIs. Let's see. I don't know what Quinn. All right, Quinn, you're gone. I don't put up with nonsense. You already said that earlier. You're an idiot, buddy. You're gone, never again seen. We'll catch you. Pickoff attempt. He is back safe and sound. Odd taste like the old school Mariners trident. Is that? Yeah, that's on the their alternate uniform. I like the Mariners. I like their color scheme now. Anyway, here's the pitch. That's upstairs. Runner's gonna go, and he is out. What a throw by Pages. That was a great throw. And, of course, a nice tag by Wynn. Schneeman's out at second. We go to the bottom of the second. Cleveland 1, St. Louis nothing. Went to Arlington last year. Yeah, I went to it in 2019, the old one. Hello, Monte. Sorry, talk to me. I don't know who Monte is, but I guess I'm Monte or Monte. I'm not too sure. We'll see the Bucks in the first. Yeah, no, the Pirates looking all right. They're tied with the Reds right now. Padres mascot. Yeah, it looks really weird. Cleveland Field's progressive field. Yeah, Quinn's gone. Don't worry about Quinn. He's an idiot. Yeah, I mean, I try to let people, whatever voice, but I've gotten to the point where, look, I know you're just gone if you're just going to be an idiot. Of course, if you've been here a while, you get more of a breathing room. You get a lot more breathing room if I recognize you. But if you're new and just start yapping like an idiot, then you're gone. I'm too old, and it actually has helped the channel out tremendously. When Cleveland loads the bases, I always wondered, bases full of wampum. I guess I don't quite get it there, Sean, but I appreciate you for tuning in regardless. Phillies mascot kind of weird to me. The Philly Fanatic? That's a great mascot there, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Anybody ever have chicken masala? Masala. I don't think so. I don't think I have. Go Guards. Appreciate you, Rob, for tuning in. Have you seen the Cleveland? Yes, I have. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, Cleveland Caucasian. Just a random guy. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yep. Anyway, we're back in action here in the bottom of the second inning. Mason Wynn going to be due up for the Cardinals. He has struggled at the plate so far this season, batting 182, OPS of 595, no homers and an RBI. Here is the pitch. That is inside ball one. Again, pitching for the Guardians / Indians. Now I'm saying Guardians. Slade Ciccone, 0-2, 5.74 ERA, whip of a 1.21. The 1-0, as that's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Monte again. I genuinely don't know. It's Harry Doyle sidekick in Major League. Oh yeah, again I've never seen Major League. Again, insert what? You've never seen Major League? Comments down below. Yeah, because we get those a lot here whenever I reveal that fact. 1-2 counts, as that was a swing and a miss. Pirates got the best mascot. I don't know about that. I don't know. I like the Philly Fanatic. It is pretty good. 1-2 counts. Ciccone sets. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring up Nathan Church, who's batting 143, OPS of 413, 1 homer and 5 RBIs. How's it going, Miss Tammy? Again, thank you for tuning in. These game chats are like a bus. Everybody can enter, but unlike a bus, they can... Yeah, no. I mean, again, for the most part, everyone... No, most people are really cool, but, it's whatever. That's a bunt. Oh, nice bunt! And that's gonna stay fair. Third baseman there trying to see if it would roll foul. That was not the case. So Nathan Church with a single, infield single. And that'll bring up Pedro Pajes, batting 194, OPS of 581, homer, 4 RBIs. Puff the Magic Dragon? No, I don't know. Baseball movie, interesting. Baseball movie. Got some good ones. Here's the pitch. That is low. Throw to second, and he is safe. That was a delayed call there, but Church is in time, and he's in scoring position. Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams is really good. I really like that movie. I like The Rookie as well, along with Dennis Quaid. That's pretty good. I like Moneyball. Moneyball's great. I haven't watched that in a while. I need to watch it. 1-0 to Pajes. Ciccone sets and delivers. That is outside 2-0. I know, Jamie. I'm a poser, man. I mean, I've actually been pretty honest, you know. Like, when I say I'm a football channel, when I love the NFL, I love the NFL. Like, I know a good bit about that. Baseball, I'm a fan. Not a diehard by any means, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's 2-1. But I don't know. I'm starting to, you know, again with the coverage, and of course the Pirates playing well, that helps. But you know, I'm starting to really enjoy it, even more so in past seasons. I know, Jamie. I'm a failure. Field of Dreams, yeah, Field of Dreams, great. Yeah, I love it. We're just old, Jamie. This guy, Sandlot. I don't really care for the Sandlot, to be honest. That's gonna be outside 3-1. I haven't really seen it much. I saw it as a kid. I didn't really. Yeah, I know it's gonna be, again, people are gonna hate it. Hate my take here. I didn't think it was all that great. Didn't think it was all that great. Insert Dr. Delay hate down below. Here's the 3-1. That's gonna be sent to right, and that one is going to be a foul ball. Do you ever think there will be a salary cap? Yes, I do. I think that's coming very, very soon. Harry Carey was a Cards announcer before he went to the Cubs. Gotcha. The Natural? My dad loves The Natural, George. Yes. My dad loves The Natural. I've not seen The Natural. I need to, though. The 3-2, and that's a ground ball. Diving attempt. Couldn't quite get there. Rounding third, heading for home is Church, and he will score. Throw to second, and he is safe at second. So Pajes with a single, but he advances, of course, to second. It's 1-1 in St. Louis. And that'll bring in Victor Scott, batting .267, OPS of .566, no homers and 3 RBIs. What sitcom was Bob Uecker on? Here's the pitch. That is upstairs, ball 1. I don't know. Feel like I saw him like in a commercial or something. Like he played an umpire or something. I don't know how I came across that, but I saw that in recent memory. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a call. Obviously, you get an announcer for the Brewers, but he played an umpire. I can't recall. Again, appreciate you, Miss Tammy, for tuning in. 1-1 counts. Runner at second. As Ciccone delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. You don't wish it cold showers. And cold showers are good. I need to take more of them. Apparently it's good for the body. Like Sandlot. No, I love bacon way more than Sandlot. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Doesn't throw to third because Pajes is pretty much already there. So strikeout there for Victor Scott, and that'll bring up J.J. Weatherholt, who is 0 for 1 in this one, 3 for 10 in the series. You have to watch Sandlot as a kid to really like it. Well, I did watch it as a kid, and I didn't like it. So that's the thing. I didn't get it. I didn't quite get the hype, I suppose. Even as a child. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 0-1. Saw a video of Randy Myers giving up a home run when he was a Cub and then being attacked by a fan after. Oh, wow. Huh. Bob Uecker was in major. Oh, really? Interesting. The 0-1, that's going to be upstairs, and it's 1-1. Toronto Penguins schedule to come out. Yeah, I'll be looking at that again. I'll cover what I can. Again, the Penguins will not take priority over the Pirates, but we'll do what we can to cover some playoff hockey. The 1-1, that's going to be inside 2-1. Mr. Beverdier in the 80s is Bob Uecker. Okay, yeah. I would not know. 2-1 to Weatherholt, pardon me, as Ciccone delivers. That's a chopper foul. And it's 2-2. Again, the Cardinals with the runner just 90 feet away. They've already tied it up in this inning. Looking to take the lead. 2-2. Ciccone delivers. That is upstairs 3-2. Yeah, we took the 2 seed. Any games? Like I said, the Pirates-Nationals game. That will be the second game of today's delay doubleheader. 3-2 counts. The pitch. That is inside ball 4. So Weatherholt drawing the walk on a breaking ball. That was way inside. Not even close. And that'll bring up Ivan Herrera, who walked in his first appearance. I know, of course, Miss Becky, I know you're a Brewers fan. I did cover the Brewers last Friday. Friday, it was the Nationals game. We'll see again. I'll try to get back to the Brewers, of course. I know there's a big Brewers base on the channel. As Ciccone delivers, that is in there for a called strike. 0-1. I think the Pirates play the Brewers next, not this weekend, but next weekend after the draft. So that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. I don't know if it's in Pittsburgh or Milwaukee. The 0-1, that is outside 1-1. Probably Milwaukee, considering we're on the road to begin the week. We have a 7-game homestand this week, so I don't know. What 90s sitcom was Joe Rogan on? I would not know. I would not know. The 1-1, that's going to be sent to right. On the run, it's going to be foul regardless. Just hooking foul. I was wondering where the right fielder was kind of slowing down there. Joe Rogan, I think from what I understand, I think he hosted like Fear Factor, but I don't remember anything else. I genuinely would not know. Still can't go over to the 9th last night. If only Brandon Lau. I know. It was a frustrating game for the Pirates. 1-2 count. Ciccone pick off 10 butts. It's back in time. I'd like to falsely believe the Allegheny is home to a species of flying penguins with pirates hunting them. This guy. Hey, that sounds cool. 1-2 counts. Ciccone sets and delivers. That's going to be fouled back. Keeping it 1-2. Pirates St. Louis next month. Yep, Joe Rogan was in a baseball sitcom in the 90s. News radio. Okay, I've never even heard of that. Other than just the generic words, news and radio. 1-2 count. Ciccone sets, kicks, and deals. Runner's going to go. That's a ground ball foul, so the runner will have to retreat. Again, runners on the corners. That was the first base runner. Draft in Pittsburgh should be wild. It should be interesting. It's called hardball. Okay. Yeah, I would. Like I said, I would not know. The 1-2, that is upstairs. And Weatherholt will just take second, no throw. Not really a... Yeah, I don't know. That was just interesting. Weatherholt wasn't really moving fast. So runners at second and third, 2 outs. Ciccone delivers. That's a ground ball foul yet again. This at-bat is lasting a good bit. Again, if you're just tuning in, 1-1 your score. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Herrera at the plate. Ciccone sets. And delivers. That's going to be fouled back yet again, as this at-bat will just continue on to eternity. Ciccone at 44 pitches. They've made him work. It's a terrible show. Doc would probably love it. This guy. I like quality stuff. I don't watch much, but when I do, I prefer quality shows. 2-2 the pitch. That is upstairs. 3-2. How's it going? How's it going, DK? Appreciate you for tuning in. It's going, man. Doc, do you remember what radio station announces Pirates games? I would not know, to be honest. Again, I never lived in Pittsburgh. Oh. The numbers 93.7 come to mind. I don't know if those are just random. I don't know. I genuinely would not know. 3-2 counts. Here's the pitch. That is upstairs. Ball 4. After all that, Ciccone walks him. And now the bases are loaded for the Cardinals with Alec Burleson come to the plate. Who's 1 for 1 in this one. How's it going, Robert? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, again, you're enjoying your Wednesday. Again, happy Jackie Robinson Day to everybody. Thought you were from Pittsburgh. Yep, I am not. To announce the Steelers games, radio. Oh, we had the longtime guy, and I don't remember his name. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm from Pennsylvania. Again, Pennsylvania. Again, I don't live in Pittsburgh. Never lived in Pittsburgh. Don't live there anymore. Again, I live in Texas. I live in Texas now. That ticks me off. Like I said, well, off the air I would be able to know this stuff, but on the air I tend to forget a lot of stuff. Oh well, I'm just going to move on, I suppose. Mound visit is concluding. Again, bases loaded for the Cardinals. 1-1 your score. Cardinals trying to get something going, break this game open. Alec Burleson at the plate. Ciccone sets, kicks, and fires. That is in there for a called strike. Say what you want when you're not watching the Cardinals game, but fair, I'm also here. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Come on. I mean, I'm doing this. I mean, obviously this doesn't count. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be sent to left. That is a foul ball. This is more of my job at this point, is calling games. But yeah, I mean, obviously when I'm not on here, you know. KDK. Yeah, I just didn't know like the radio station. What's the name of the Reds' injury baseball field? I don't know about that. Says that's a swing and a miss. Hey, you struck him out. And Cleveland getting out of it. Leaving the bases stranded. They do get a run, though, St. Louis. 1-1 now your scores. We head to the top of the third inning. Great American Ballpark. Yeah, well, that's, I mean, he's asking about the injury one, though. You like the ball strike challenges the players can make? I like the limit of 2. I think that's good. TV rock station. Oh, I don't know. Would it be a good idea to use a very questionable pitch? ABS on every questionable pitch, or will that slow the game? I think, I don't know. It doesn't seem to take too much time, but again, I don't know. I like the, I don't like it that it would be unlimited. I think, again, the limit is good where it is. Now, if you want to change it to where it's like you get 1 per inning, I think that's fine too. You know, of course, if you win it, you keep going. If you lose it, you're done. I could see that happening in the future. That was not my idea as well. I can't claim that. But yeah, I would be okay with that. But no, I don't like the idea of ABS on every pitch. But I am more of a old school mentality. How do you think McCarthy will do this year? I think he'll do fine. I think he's getting way too much hate. I mean, he's going to probably do at minimum the same thing Tomlin's been doing. So, like I said, I think he, all this 4-13 talk. I mean, I don't know where that's coming from. It's just casuals. And again, McCarthy's just been memed. He's been hated by everybody, the media, the fans. That's just the way it is. Some people likable, people love him. Some people don't. Again, appreciate your chance for tuning in. If you lead out and that polo has a Cardinals logo. This guy, I'm wearing red to represent, both teams here. Cleveland, they have red, though I've realized that I guess they're now more blue than red. Yeah, I was wearing red for both. Anyway, we are back in action here in the top of the third. Brian Rocchio going to continue his at-bat. Showing bunt, pulls back. It's in there for a called strike going. And Rocchio was at the plate in the top of the second, but Schneemann was thrown out at second, and that's what ended the inning. 0-1 count to Rocchio. Again, Dustin May on the mound for the Cardinals as May kicks and deals. That's a check swing. He did not go, and it's 101, 93 on the cutter. ABS has expanded to check swings next season. That's a thought right there. I'm gonna go fiction. That's coming though. Rob, that's a good one. I like that. Here's the 1-1. That's gonna be in there for a called strike. 1-2. I could see that happening. Looks orange, really. Yeah, no, it's red. It is a red. 1-2 count. May begins the windup. And the pitch. Checked his swing. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Catcher really liking his pitches. Nodding after every pitch. That's a good hype man there. One positive. McCarthy's offensive mind. Yes, exactly. Exactly. 2-2 counts as May sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be jammed. A little pop. That's going to stay in fair. And it hits the bag. It's going to be safe. It had a lot of it was a pretty much slice. It was looking like a golf shot there. Trying to slice foul there, roll foul. But no, it hits the bag. That's going to be an infield single for Brian Rocchio. And that'll bring up Stephen Kwan, who's 1 for 1, had a double in his first appearance. Again, one man on, nobody out. Fiction. Jose saying fiction. Guardians making too many mistakes. They better tighten up. Yeah, no, I agree. They have made a lot of mistakes. That's going to be outside ball 1. But despite that, it's still a 1-1 game. Appreciate you, hey, for tuning in. Front runner quarterback for the Steelers again. It's going to be Rodgers, most likely. As of on the roster, sadly, Mason Rudolph. Sadly. 1-0 count. May sets and delivers. That's going to be ripped. Foul. Diving attempt by Burleson to make a catch in foul territory, but could not. But great effort. McCarthy for a knockoff. This guy. Howard so far, no. Howard again. He has not beaten out Rudolph for anything. That's again a thing that a lot of the Will Howard supporters have not realized, is that this guy did not beat out Mason Rudolph for the backup job. May sets. And a pickoff attempt, albeit. Oh, we almost threw it away. What in the world? Very nonchalant and still almost sending it to Narnia. You trying the minors this year? Okay. Well, hey, I think that could be really good. I didn't know that. 1-1 count. May looks over and delivers. That's going to be sliced foul, and it's 1-2. What is it with ex-Green Bay quarterbacks not being able to retire? I don't know. They just love it so much. You have 71 people watching a Cards game. You have 1 million subs by October. This guy. Unbelievable. Well, again, the goal is 10,000 by September. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be a breaking ball handled very well by Pajes. And it's 2-2. 10K by NFL kickoff day. Again, I'm trying to make that rhyme. You know, obviously, there's no NFL kickoff day. Makes no sense. But yeah, and of course, 25K by the Super Bowl, which very, very, I think it's going to happen. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be ripped to right. Oh, what a catch by Burleson. And he steps on the bag for out number 2. What a double play by Alec Burleson. Bad luck for both Quan and Rocchio. That was a great play by the first baseman. Unbelievable. That'll bring up Chase DeLauder, who's 0 for 1 in this one. As May sets, rocks, and fires. That is outside ball 1. Rogers doesn't return Steelers pivot to Jimmy G. No, don't you. Oh, my gosh, Rob. That would be horrible. I would genuinely throw away the season. I was a Jimmy G guy, but he played absolutely atrocious with the Raiders. Here's the 1-0. That is in there for a called strike. Yeah, no, that showed me that he was all system. It was all system for him. Take him outside of the system, he played like garbage. Absolute garbage. In his defense, the Raiders were not that good that year, but still. Here's the 1-1, as that is way outside, 2-1. Rogers, not yet, Russell. Using the old Indians logo, had me check in right now. Appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate you, man. It's going to definitely attract people and turn people away for sure. 2-1 counts as May fires. That's going to be skied. Looks like that's going to be handled by Wynn, who makes the catch for out number 3. All right, bottom of the third coming up. 1-1 your score between the Indians and the Cardinals. Where's that guy? He got traded to the Chiefs. Qantas curse. That was unfortunate. No, he didn't go back to the Bears. He's in the Chiefs. No, Jamie. Yeah, no, Russell. Yeah, no, he's on the Chiefs. Yeah, I don't know if he was released and traded or released and signed or traded. Would not know. Diamondbacks 4, Orioles 4 in the top of the 6th. And then, of course, in the other game, we have Twins 1, Red Sox nothing. So that's what's happening across Major League Baseball. 63 in the stream, 35 likes would be great. Again, 50 would be great. I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free to do so. Again, I do cover other games, as mentioned, of course, or as you can kind of see, I'm more of a Pirates fan. I am a Pirates fan. But, of course, there'll be moments where we cover, other games, doubleheaders, stuff like that. So, and I do appreciate you guys for letting me call the game, letting the small channel call the game for you, because I know we have some big competition covering this game. Really unfortunate on my end, but it is what it is, I had a choice. I could have done the Orioles game, but, I don't want to step on the toes of some of the friends, that we've made in this little play-by-play community. Orioles Birdwatcher, of course, covering the Orioles and Diamondbacks. And that would have been a better choice for me, really, as far as a crowd, but it is what it is. But like I said, yeah, we have Braves Country Radio calling this game, and again, he is so good. I mean, what they do over there, that is top-notch baseball. Mac in action here in the bottom of the third. Here is the pitch. That is upstairs, ball 1. As Jordan Walker is at the plate again, 0 for 1. But he has, of course, had a great start to the season. OPS of 1103, batting .323, 8 homers, 15 RBIs. 1-0 count as Ciccone delivers. That is way upstairs, 2. And Steelers desperately needed offense last year, but didn't get it. Don't know how much Rogers was fault. I don't really blame him at all. I don't blame him at all. He had no help. G-ball is wild. I don't think it's that wild, but I appreciate you teaching, Tony, for tuning back in. Good to see you, man. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be upstairs 3-0. Collect a boatload of Fields rookie autographed. Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. 3-0 counts. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. Braves Country Radio is good. Yeah, no, they know what they're doing. They're really good. 3-1 counts. Ciccone sets. Rocks and fires. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ricky, I don't know if he is native. Regardless, again, you know, it's not really a bad thing at all. Here's the 3-2 swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Walker goes down, and that'll bring up Nolan Gorman, who's 0 for 1 of this one. That's now 3 strikeouts for Slade Ciccone. He went to the Jets. Yeah, no. He went to the Jets and then went to KC. Yeah, exactly. Ciccone sets and fires. That is just a little bit inside, apparently, as it's ball 1. Sent the link. Appreciate you, Jamie. Thank you very much. You're moving on up. Yep. There's a chance we hit 8,000 by the draft. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Here's the 1-0. That's a foul tip. And it's 1-1. With the other 3 fans, this guy. Oh, he may be there live. Yeah. I thought you said live. I'm like, this guy talking trash. So much trash on the Cardinals. Anyway, 1-1 counts. Ciccone sets, rocks, and fires. That is upstairs 2-1. If you're just tuning in, folks, 1-1 again, your score between the Indians and the Cardinals. Series decider, the rubber match, as that's going to be sent to shallow right. Looks like Manzardo's going to make the catch for out number 2. 2 away. That'll bring up Mason Wynn, who struck out in his first appearance. You think 8,000 by the All-Star game? Russell. If we only get 90 subs for the next 3 months, I'm going to be really sad about that. Let's just say that, as that's going to be found back 0-1. That pretty much eliminates the 10,000 by September. That would be devastating. I think you're being a little too conservative. I believe your Cage will go nuts with subs. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. Here's the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Baseball's not football. Baseball, I mean, we of course have a lot of, the Pirate streams have really been more impressive than I thought. Again, averaging about 200 people at any given moment. That's really great for baseball. I did not see that at all. But the thing is, there's so many games, so it's not as much interest as, of course, of the footballs. That's going to be found back, and that'll be a souvenir. But yeah, no, again, I had a lot of successful football. Again, I had 6,000 subs pretty much from September to February. And of course, that was a small channel. I still am a small channel, but now I'm going to be pushed up even further. The more subs I get, the more likes I get in the stream. Of course, it pushes me up competing with other guys. I mean, I was getting more views than channels 10 times my size and all that stuff. So that's going to be upstairs 1 and 2. So I'm very much blessed to have the audience that I do. But, we'll see. Again, I still have a long way to go. As, again, we're still beginning. This is year 2, essentially. Started March of last year. That's going to be skied to shallow left. On the run is the shortstop. He's running full speed. Oh, what a catch! What a catch by Rocchio! That was, it was practically the left fielder's ball, but what a play by Rocchio. We head to the top of the 4th. What a play by Brian Rocchio. Oh my goodness. That's a Sports Center top 10 play in my opinion. I don't know if they still do that. Man. Hit the like and subscribe again. Thank you very much, Ricky. Appreciate you guys. How many streams you can watch games, have friendly rivalry banter, and good sports discussion without 2,700 trolls? Yeah, like I said, I've just, when it comes to the trolls and just people, I've banned them. Like, there's no reason. Like, at the beginning, when I was just starting this last year, when there's like maybe like 3 or 4 people in the chat room, again, it was not long ago when that was the reality. I was really worried about views, so I was, scared, like I didn't want to like get rid of them because like, oh, it's a person that's checked me out. But then you have to realize, like, hey, they're trying to hurt you. They're just sending negative energy and, ruining the chat. So, block. I mean, of course, I, don't like that, essentially. I don't like blocking people. I like other people's opinions, but when you're just being nasty and all that, then it's like, okay, like, what are you trying to do? You're not being, I don't know, you're just not being good. So, get them out of here. Put a star next to that guy. That was a great catch. Great atmosphere. Oh, yeah. Why are you using the old logo? I like it. I use the Redskins logo for the Washington Commies. And I'm going to use the Chief Wahoo logo for the Guardians. It's a racist logo. I disagree. But, it is what it is. Again, we'll see how you respond accordingly. Not going to get rid of you, Parker, but we'll see how you keep going here. All right, we're back in action here in the top of the 4th. That's going to be upstairs ball. And we're just talking about trolls today, and here we go. Not trolls, but just people, again, that bring a negative energy. 1-0 count to Jose Ramirez, who's 1 for 1 in this one. As May sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be outside ball 1. Blocked. Oh, yeah, you're not blocked, but it's fine, Parker. We'll catch you later, man. Appreciate. Like I said, we're going to have. I'm not going to block you. I mean, it's just the way it goes. But yeah, like I said, we're going to get people that like it, people that don't. I'm assuming Parker is, probably Caucasian. It's just the way it goes. That seems to be the demographic that finds it the most offensive. So that is a fly out, and that is out number 1. Calmanzardo at the plate. He's 1 for 1 in this one. The Chief is a lowball figure. Yep. All right. May kicks and deals. That's a rip, and that's going to be fouled. And it's 0-1 to Kyle Manzardo. Yeah, I don't know, Jamie. It's just the way it is. Thanks, Doc, for streaming. Do you know when you'll stream an Angels game? I don't know. I'm sorry, Uday. I appreciate you, man. I'll see what I can do. As here's the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 counts. 0-2 count to Kyle Manzardo. As May's just chilling. And May takes a long time whenever he's pitching. He uses that pitch clock all the way. As here is the 0-2. That's going to be skied, and that's going to be sent to left. And that is a foul ball. Try and send it. Yeah, like I said, again, it's something that, pardon me, that is ignored by people that view this logo as a symbol of hate. Yeah. Looks like it might be raining as people are exiting. Here's the 0-2. That's a ground ball, and that is going to get through for a base hit. So that is a single for Manzardo. That might put us in a delay. That's going to be kind of a bummer. I hope not. I hope it just blows over. Let's go, Sean. Appreciate you for tuning in. Need Chief Wahoo back. Yeah. I feel ya. May have looks over at first. I don't know if American League is Bush League. Here's the pitch. That is outside. And it's 1-0. That's funny. Could you imagine the Cleveland carries? I could not. 1-0 count. May sets. Looks over and delivers. That's going to be sent to left. And, oh, he misplayed it. Goes over his head. I don't know what he was doing. Rounding third, heading for home is Baserunning. The throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate. What a play by Mason Wynn. Unbelievable. The left fielder, Nathan Church, just misplayed it so badly. Stepped in. Again, your first step as an outfielder should always be back. Steps in, looking like O'Neal Cruz out there against the Mets. Throws in a nice throw, but Wynn, of course, with a great play to beat the runner to the plate, keeping it a 1-1 game. That was pretty good baseball. However, Valera is at third. And the rain is starting to come down. We might be entering a delay. And we'll see, of course, how long the delay is. I hope it's not long. If it is, you know, I have to make a decision. Of course, I like to finish the game. But I can't risk, you know, going over the Pirates game. That's in about 4 hours. Yeah, I totally got you, Pringle. Yeah, I know. I should just not really mention it. Keep moving. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. That's just the thing of doing this. You're going to get different opinions. Some of them will just call you names or whatnot or do whatever. 0-1 to Juan Brito. Again, 0 for 1 on the day. Runner at third. As here's the pitch. That is upstairs 1-1. Also going to check on the weather. Yeah, and again, it's raining there at the stadium. Bush Stadium. How am I doing this afternoon? I'm doing okay. Hanging in here. 1-1 counts. May sets and delivers. That is in there for a called strike on the outside corner. Brito's going to challenge. He's going to lose. That was a really good pitch. Backdoor breaking ball, just catching the zone. And that's going to put the Indians down. Yeah, no, I just barely caught it, but that's a good pitch. And it's 1-2 to Brito. Again, runner on third with 2 outs. May sets. Still set and deals. That's going to be just... Oh! Called it a ball, but the Cardinals are going to challenge. I think that caught the zone as well. I think the Cardinals going to win this challenge. That's going to be strike 3. That's going to end the inning. He struck him out. So Cleveland can't take advantage of the Cardinals' mistakes yet again. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-1 in St. Louis. Do we have a B game? A backup? No, we don't have a backup plan. Well, again, if we go to a delay, what I'll do is I'll probably just turn it into a Q&A while we wait for the game to resume. I'll keep tabs on Twitter, and I'll probably just play like MLB The Show or something while we wait. Hopefully, it's a quick delay if they go to one. Again, they haven't went to a delay yet, so that's good. That's a good sign. A Cuban hillbilly logo, that would be pretty crazy. Every MLB team should have a retractable roof. Yes, that is unpopular with me. I kind of get what you're saying, though, because, yeah, you don't want delays for sure, but you don't want weather to impact the game. But, yeah, I get it. One good thing about it. It just looks kind of... See, again, I'm not against, you know, the unretractable roof. I just would like for them to, I like the outside of the stadium too. Of course, I love the weather. I hate domes. But just the unretractable roof, some of the stadiums with it, it just looks terrible. It just doesn't look good from the outside, and that does somewhat matter to me. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Best streaming experience ever, Doc, on your channel. Keep up the great work. Football season was great. Awesome that you're doing baseball. Just hope you can call an Angels game. Any game you call is awesome. Thank you, Houday. Again, I'll do my best. I will see. Again, the Angels most likely have to be playing a National League team for that to happen. But I will do what I can. I will do. 4 hours one time. Yeah, no, I've had some long streams. We can make prank calls to Yankees fans. I mean, you do what you want. Yeah, I'm not going to control you. Translucent roofs. I don't know how that would look either. But yeah, that's kind of neat. I like that. Somewhat. I don't know. I'd have to see it. Domes block the city view. Yeah. All right, back in action here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-1 is your score. Nathan Church at the plate. It's 1-for-1 in this one. As Ciccone sets and delivers. That is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Seeing bombs hit ceiling in Seattle kill roofs from the Kingdome. Yeah. 0-2 counts. Ciccone delivers. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. What a play by Ciccone, who tosses to first for out number 1. Good play for Slade Ciccone. Again, really cool first name, by the way. Slade is such a great name. And that'll bring up Pedro Pajes, who's 1-for-1 in this one. You're rooting for the Cardinals in this one. Gotcha, Michael. Ciccone sets and delivers. That is in there for a called strike. Prank texting would just be silly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ray J may get a roof. Yeah, I wouldn't know. 0-1 counts. All right, Raymond James. I hope not. That's going to be outside 1-1. That would be really disappointing, honestly. That's a great... No, that would be horrible. It does rain a lot there, though. 1-1 count to Pajes. Again, rain still coming down. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up, and that one will be a foul ball. I'll let you know if it pours. Yeah, it's starting to come down a little bit. This team in D.C. for the commies will have a roof, really. I hate that. Again, I hate that. 1-2 count. Ciccone sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be fouled back once again. Keeping it at 1-2. Nothing cool in baseball right now than Mason Miller's walk up to the mound. I've not heard his walk up. I know he's doing a really good job, though. The 1-2. And that's going to be sent to shallow left. Looks like Rocchio's going to make the catch for out number 2. Rocchio's made some nice plays in left. And yes, he is a shortstop. And that'll bring up Victor Scott, who's 0-for-1 in this one. Fine, Todd Bowles. Fight, Todd Bowles. Fight. Yeah. Well, I'm sure Tampa Bay fans feel the exact same way. Fight him, whatever. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here's the pitch. That is upstairs, ball 1. Victor. Yeah, I'm sure they find him, fight him, fire him. That's pretty funny. 1-0 count. Ciccone sets and delivers. That's going to be upstairs 2-0. I like Todd Bowles myself, by the way. I know, obviously, he called out the locker room, and I don't think that's bad at all. Obviously, though, they did crash and burn last year. They had a great start to the year, and then they ended poorly. Disastrous ending. So we'll see again how they respond this year. That's going to be upstairs 3-0. And Victor Scott at the plate, the speedy Victor Scott. Play the Angels September 4th. Oh, wow, it's going to be a while. Didn't pick up on Raymond. Well, I didn't at first. It was in Tampa, the Buccaneers. It's a full-on light show with comp blasting. Oh, okay. Oh, corn. Okay. Gotcha. I'm sick right now, so I stayed home from school. What you got? Who you got winning? I don't know. I was leading Cleveland, but I don't know. We'll see. Cleveland can't seem to get out of their own way. They've had opportunities. 3-0 count as Ciccone delivers. That is in there for a called strike. And it's 3-1. Three and 1 count. Here is the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. And it's 3-2. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah. I don't think Cardinals games are going to impact your health. That would be really shocking. Maybe if you're a Cardinals fan. Man, 3-2 count. Geez, they have a rubbing their cleats there on the back of the mound there. That's going to be outs. No, inside, pardon me, ball 4. So he's able to work a walk. Again, the speedy Scots, he can fly on the base pass. And that'll bring up J.J. Weatherholt, who is 0 for 1 with the walk. Yeah, the mound is becoming an issue for the pitchers. Oh, geez. Man. Going for the Indians. Going around again in my area. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that's still around. Yeah, just be careful. Be careful. Again, Weatherholt at the plate, 0 for 1. Again, runner at first, 2 outs. As Ciccone pickoff attempts. And almost got Scott, but not in time. Slade Ciccone related to former Washington Capitals tough guy Enrique Ciccone. They are both playing. Oh, really? I don't. I would say no. Ciccone sets, looks over at first. And delivers. That is going to be down low. Scott's going to second, and he is safe. Third stolen base for Scott. Surprising it's only 3. And he can move. Victor Scott is. That was a good jump, too. Honestly, not a bad throw, but again, that's one of the fastest guys in Major League Baseball. And now he's in scoring position. 1-0 count here to Weatherholt's. Ciccone sets. Rocks and fires. That's going to be inside 2-0. Sore throat in your ear is always weird. Oh, man, yeah, hopefully you feel better soon. Stomach bug decimated your family. Oh, man. Rest of America than this guy. Unbelievable. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be outside 3-0. Ciccone will set. Again, looks back at Scott. Rocks and fires. That is right down the middle for a called strike. Ciccone, by the way, at 82 pitches. So, again, don't expect him to go much longer. 3-1 counts. Ciccone kicks and deals. That is in there for a called strike. And it's 3-2. Second favorite team. I don't have a second favorite team. Yeah, I don't do that. I am a one-team guy for baseball, football, whatever. 3-2. Ciccone delivers. That is inside ball 4. So that is Weatherholt's second walk of the game. That's now Ciccone's 5th walk that he's issued. And that'll bring up Ivan Herrera, who's walked in both of his appearances. Looks like we'll have a mound visit here for Cleveland. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. 1-1 your score in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free. Of course, tonight I'll be doing the Pirates. I am a Pirates fan. That is the priority when it comes to baseball on the channel, as they take on the Nationals in the third game of the series. That series also splits. Of course, they have a game 4. This one is decided today. Second favorite, anybody but the Dodgers, yeah. Not a Dodgers guy for sure. Dwayne, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for your support of the channel. Dwayne, W for you. W's in the chat, folks, for Dwayne. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy it. Ivan Herrera at the plate. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike, 0-1. And thank you guys again for the W's. Thank you again, Dwayne. That is very kind. That is very kind. 0-1 count. Ciccone sets. Rocks and fires. That is right down the middle for a called strike. And it's 0-2. Root for whoever your dad roots for. That's fair. 0-2 counts. The pitch. That's going to be hit to right. But it's right at the right fielder as he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Cardinals. We head to the top of the 5th. 1-1 is your score. That was very nice for sure. Yeah, thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate it. $20 man doc is rising up. I remember. Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of very generous. Again, I don't know. I don't really push for that. I do appreciate it though. It does help out. Checking out some scores from across Major League Baseball. The Diamondbacks and the Orioles 5-5 in the bottom of the 7th. Then we have the Red Sox leading the Twins 5-1 in the bottom of the 4th. That is it. Again, I'll be covering the Pirates and the Nationals later today at 6:40 Eastern, 5:40 Central. Appreciate a fellow Dodger, this guy. Again, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Dwayne. I really appreciate it. Man. But anywho, I do appreciate you guys. Make sure, again, to hit the like button and, of course, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. It is free to do so. Again, if you're a Cleveland fan, I'm not going to promise I'm going to be covering a lot of your games. Probably not going to happen as much. But again, if you like the Browns, I'll be covering the Browns, of course. I cover everybody in the NFL. And when it comes to St. Louis, again, I'll probably be covering you guys every now and then. Again, we'll do double headers. And, of course, the Pirates play the Cardinals quite a bit. So keep that in mind. I might see you guys very, very soon. We don't hate any teams. We love sports no matter your team. Well, yeah, I feel the same way. I actually do hate teams. I'm not going to lie. But doesn't mean that, you know, they're definitely... I will never try to make them feel unwelcome, for sure. I do love sports, though. But, yes, I genuinely do not like a lot of teams. I don't like the Dodgers. I don't like the Cowboys. I don't like... I don't know. I mean, just depends. Any given day, I feel like any of the AFC North teams, I could place them above the other. Just depends if we're playing them or not, I guess. 0-1 to Daniel Schneemann, as he is 1 for 1 on the day. Again, has not been called yet. Really nice. So they're playing in the rain. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be down low. 1-1. Is Dwayne Brubaker related to former AHL defenseman Jeff Brubaker? I'm going to say no, but you never know, Dwayne. Dwayne can answer. Hornets versus Heat ending. It'd be fake excitement. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. Robert says it was a crazy ending. Yeah, again, yeah. Can't do it. 1-2 counts. As May rocks and fires. That is outside. Just missing. 2-2. Breaking ball just missing. 2-2 counts. As May kicks and deals. That's going to be hit to left. That one is going foul. Noah Stock, sorry. Who day again? You know, the Bengals, you know, they are, of course, a big rival. Cowboy start was coming. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah. 2-2 count as May kicks and delivers. That is going to be called strike 3 in the outside corner. He struck him out. Daniel Schneeman will schnee the bench. As that'll bring up Bo Naylor. He was 0 for 1 in this one. That was Dustin May's fourth strikeout now. St. Louis, the best baseball town in America. Used to be. I don't know about anymore. As May fires, that's going to be inside. Ball 1. One and no count here to Bo Naylor. As here's the pitch. That's going to be down low, 2-0. You liked us. Yeah, I mean, again, the Bengals, you know, have been involved with a lot of heated games, especially during the 2010s. Can thank Perfect and Pac-Man for that. 2-0 counts. May sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be popped up, and that one is going foul. Lou Brock trade. Yeah, I would not know. Would not know, Jamie. 2-1 to Bo Naylor as May kicks and fires. That's going to be popped up yet again. And it's, well, maybe playable. And, and he drops it in foul territory. Gorman could make the catch. He was on the run, but definitely hit his glove. So Naylor will get a second chance. Again, struggling this season. Entered today, batting 143. He's 0 for 1. As May begins the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be sent to center. Giving a good ride, but Scott is there to make the catch for round number 2. And that'll bring up Brian Rocchio, who's 1 for 1 again. Has had some nice plays defensively in this one. Very nice. Anytime with baseball's all right by me, even if they wear pinstripes or Dodge. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's fair. That is fair. A lot of minor league teams then. A lot of minor league towns. For sure. None really by me, though. That stinks. That's going to be outside ball 1 again. Texas has their own league, their own minor league league, and yet the closest team to me is not a minor league team. It's the Houston Astros. It's unbelievable. That is 2.5 hours away. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. That was a sweeper, sweeping the zone. And thank you, Ricky. I appreciate it. Hit like, hit subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot, folks. As mentioned, it is free. As May kicks and fires. That's a chopper. And that is chopped foul. And it's 1-2. One and 2 counts. Rocchio taking his time to get back in the box. As May kicks, rocks, and fires. That is inside 2-2. May had 73 pitches. Might be seeing another inning. Most likely we'll see the 6th. Depending on how Rocchio goes. Both minor leagues wouldn't have baseball here in Lexington without it. Yeah, I wish we had one closer, but It is what it is for me. Here is the 2-2. That's a ground ball up the middle. Win is there. Throws to first. Gets him by a step for out number 3. All right. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Alec Burleson going to be due up when we return. You like the Pirates team or not? No, he's the Cubs, yeah. He is a Cubs fan. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure again to leave a like and of course sub to the channel. It is free as can be. Of course, again, I'll be returning tonight for some Pirates and the Nationals. Hopefully, I see you guys there. Again, thank you for tuning in, letting the small channel call a game for you. I know, of course, there's a big channel calling a game right now, the same game. Braves Country Radio, again, really solid stuff. I'm never going to... I don't think I compete with them in baseball ever, to be honest with you. I think they're always going to be the kings of baseball, but I do appreciate you guys, again, lending me your ear. Let me call the game for you. Hopefully I'm doing an all right job. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Again, it's a chat-friendly channel. I do enjoy talking to you guys. You know, again, even if we disagree, as long as it's respectful, it's fine. That's totally cool. You know, I'm definitely open to a bunch of different opinions on things. We're never always going to agree on a lot. That's just the way it is. We're all human. We all have different ways of thinking. If we all thought the same, the world would be boring. There'd be no purpose if we all thought and did the same thing for our lives. But we have a lot of different stuff. Free will is pretty cool. Again, thank you guys for tuning in for this one. Pirates lineup came out. Mason. I know. I don't know why Mason Montgomery's starting. I saw that earlier. So he I don't know why they scratched Moldzinski. How would you describe the Pirates in one word? Feisty. Imagine being a Steelers fan. I mean, if you're a Browns fan talking about the Steelers, that is probably the funniest thing in the world. Though, if you're not a Browns fan, regardless, you probably have less Super Bowls, unless you're a Patriots fan. And even then, you're probably bandwagon. Appreciate you regardless for tuning in, as that's a ground ball to first. Again, 1 out, as Burleson is done in 1 out, or 1 pitch. Connor Brogdon going to be on the mound for Cleveland. He has a 3.18 ERA, whip of a .71. Jordan Walker at the plate, and he's 0-2. Savannah Bananas at first. They've grown on you. Yeah, I'm not a Savannah Bananas guy. Who scored for the Guards? I actually don't recall. They've had so many chances. So many people have rounded third. Jacob heading for home. I can't remember who actually crossed, as that's going to be down low, ball 1. Again, Cleveland has had many opportunities today to break this game open, and they have failed to capitalize. Let's see if I can... Was it Ramirez? That's going to be down low. Yeah, check swing. He went 1-1. Maybe it was Ramirez. I don't know, because Quan was thrown out. Yeah, it was Ramirez. Jose Ramirez scored on a Manzardo hit, I believe. So that's going to be in there for a call, strike 1 and 2. And that's where the keeping an actual baseball thing would help. Again, I just keep track of the hits. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Would you consider singing "Take Me Out of the Ball Game" in the 7th inning stretch? I will not consider it. I'm sorry, Sean. 1-2 count to Walker, as he's going to, again, ask for time. That kickback. Yeah, no, he had Savannah Bananas. I'm not really a fan, as that's going to be upstairs 2-2. Going to pet your dog. I mean, I don't know. That is a very random question, Alex. Depends. I guess it depends on how the dog is reacting. Here's the 2-2. That is outside, ball 3. If it's growling, definitely will not be getting anywhere close to that dog. But if it seems friendly, joyful, then 100%. It is a good boy. And it'll get some head pats for sure. That's going to be sent to shallow right. On the run is DeLauder, calling everyone off, making the catch for out number 2. And that will bring up Nolan Gorman, who's 0 for 2 in this one. A Cubs fan. This guy. Cardinals bullpen looking, well, they haven't pitched yet. Again, May is pitched, unless you're talking about just for the season. I genuinely, when I know it's the first time I've covered the Cardinals and the Indians as well. So I'm just kind of learning. Of course, you know, the Cardinals will play him plenty of times. Indians, again, I don't know how many times I'll cover. Again, I'm not going to try to mislead you here. If you're looking for Indians coverage, I'm not going to provide a lot of that. To be honest, here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. But you never know. Maybe they do play a team and I cover them randomly. It's just a random pick, you know, of the doubleheader when it happens. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be sent to center. But it looks like Kwan is going to make the catch for out number 3. All right, we go to the top of the 6th. Your score 1-1 here in St. Louis. How's it going, Kenneth? Welcome on in. Do know 4 teams all-time winning record. Do know one of the 4 teams with an all-time winning record against the Steelers. I'm assuming it's the Cowboys. I'm assuming it is. Don't get the whole Savannah Bananas thing either. Yeah, it's not my thing. You know, to each their own, you know. Some people like it, some people don't. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But college baseball, yeah, no, that's fun. I don't watch too much of it, but I've watched a little bit. It's fun. It's good stuff. I like hearing the ping, you know, the sound of the bat. It's unique. It's definitely different. Went to a Bananas game in person. A wildly different experience. I could never watch it on TV, but good family fun in person. Gotcha. Well, hey, again, like I said, to each their own, you know. That's something, though, I don't foresee myself ever really attending. And appreciate you, hey, for tuning in. Thank you again, Robert, for tuning in. Again, I appreciate you, Robert, always greeting everybody. Bringing a welcoming environment here, which it's all about. Again, it's a sports channel for everybody. And I have my teams. You can have your teams. That's fine. Then when you want to start talking about the Squealers, then I'll remind you just how good the Steelers have been. Maybe not in recent memory. But again, I've seen my team win twice, the Super Bowl twice, go to 3. I don't recall, you know, again, if you're like Baltimore, well, Baltimore's won twice in my lifetime. But, you know, like Cleveland or Cincinnati, again, I'm just assuming Cleveland fan because we're covering Cleveland. I don't recall anything about the Browns being in the Super Bowl. I think I did see them in the Super Bowl in one of my Madden franchises many years ago. Diamondbacks 5, Orioles 5, and then the Red Sox 7, Twins 1. And that is all that's happening. We can start it. I will finish it. I promise. Back in action here at the top of the 6th. Stephen Kwan at the plate. Here is the pitch showing bunt. It is down, and it is foul. And it's 0-1. He is 1 for 2 in today's ball game. Trying to get that we lead you on the postseason. Oh, okay, that's fair. Well, again, you know, I hadn't seen that. I'd like to see one day. I would like to see a Steelers-Cowboys Super Bowl. That's the most iconic Super Bowl, but I have yet to see it. I want it at least once in my lifetime. Here's the 0-1, as that's way outside 1-1. To be honest, though, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I would like to see us back, though, obviously. It's been forever. I get how spoiled that sounds compared to some teams. I really do. But, you know, it's probably won't happen this year. Live to see 6 so far. Yep. 1-1 counts. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Robert's the 7th letter of the alphabet. Is he a G? He is a G. Take the Browns to the Super Bowl. This guy. Okay. All right, Dwayne. Born in 65. Gotcha. So you're a little older than my dad. 1-2 count to Kwan. So that's going to be sent to left. That one, though, is hooking foul. Stephen Kwan again. Not off to a good start, but you have to imagine he's going to be batting 300 by the end of the season. He's just a good ball player. He really is. 1-2 counts. It's May delivers. That is inside 2-2. 98 on the fastball. Again, Dustin May at 79 pitches. You have to imagine this is probably his last inning. But a much better performance again than his season stats would have indicated. Again, he was let go from the Dodgers. Now he's with the Red Sox. Here's the 2-2. That's a foul tip off his foot. But again, yeah, Dustin May entered today's game 1-2 with a 9.45 ERA. So that ERA is going to come down for sure. If you're waiting on a Cowboys Super Bowl, you'll have an AARP card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2-2 counts. Man, that is tough. Maybe one day. I hope not, but maybe one day. The 2-2. That is upstairs 3 and 2 to Stephen Kwan. Every WrestleMania is your age. Nice. Every Super Bowl is Russell's age. I don't really have anything. The last Cowboys Super Bowl win was my age, I guess. Here is the 3-2. That's going to be sent to right. Walker, though, was there to make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Chase DeLauder, who's 0 for 2 in this one. The rain may have just stopped. So the rain, it's just going to be a humid day in St. Louis, I suppose. But looks like they are going to play on. That's good. But yep, I was born in 96, November 96. Cowboys beat the Steelers January 31st of 96. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. If you're not trash talking your own team, no business trashing other teams. If you're not trash talking your own team, I trash the Steelers all the time. The 0-1, that's going to be inside 1-1. See Orville's lurking there. Appreciate you, Orville, for tuning back in. One counts. As May sets, rocks, and fires. That is outside 2-1. Or your Cowboys catch strays. I don't know, Pringle. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll just keep that for football. Looking forward to it, man. Again, I don't love baseball. I like baseball. I love football. Football is where it's at for me. Here's the 2-1. That is outside 3-1. I am just so ready for it. Again, ready for the draft. Really excited to cover that again. Hopefully with Rising Rhino. If it doesn't happen, I'll be sure to have a backup plan. We're working on a backup plan. Or I am. We, as in me. So it's not going to be as, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-2. We're 2-3. Or 2-1, but yeah. We've won 2 of 3. Count is 3-2 to Chase DeLauder. As May sets, rocks, and fires. That is way outside ball 4. And that is a walk. You can tell this game has slowed down. This game is just kind of chilled out. Hasn't really done much as far as exciting plays in a while. That'll bring up Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2 in this one. Hey, Dawson's heaven on earth. There you go, Orville. We got to give Robert Stream MVP. Robert is a legend. Robert is the MVP of the stream. May sets, looks over at first, kicks and deals. That's going to be a swing. Oh, and a foul tip off his foot. And Ramirez is down. He's on his back. I don't know if you'll see it here on the screen. And yeah, it looks like we're going to have a trainer come out and look at him. So you might see it here on the screen as well. He is holding his ankle. And you can see it here just... albeit he wasn't twitching like that. Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but It's definitely a lot more serious than what it's looking like on the screen. Now he's floating in the air. But no, they are seriously looking at his ankle. They've actually taken off the shin guard. That is a tough... That'd be a horrible loss. Man. Even hits the guard too, and it's still just... Gosh, yeah. He's still on the ground. Been to first row seats at 50-yard line, twice at Cowboys games, and met 2 players. That's cool. So you're fixing to call a UFL game? Yeah, we're going to give it a shot this tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Again, I promise you, Ramirez is not twitching on the ground like that. That is a complete over. Now he's, I don't know what he's doing in the air right now. That was crazy. But no, he is, I think he's going to try to continue. I don't know what that's doing. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. They're trying to get rid of it. It's trying to get, like, all right, set itself up, but no, I don't know. So Ramirez still working it out. I'm doing some squats to see how he's going to respond to this. That was pretty funny. I've never seen a character just start. I don't know what that was all about. Again, if you're just listening, you're probably really annoyed with what I've been doing. But if you've been watching, that was some crazy stuff just a few moments ago. Looks like Ramirez is going to try to continue. Again, that would be a huge loss for Cleveland if he were to be out. I mean, he is like the heart and soul of Cleveland. He's been a trooper. It looks like, again, he'll be a trooper here. 0-1 count. May. We're back in action. May sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be sliced foul. And it's 0-2. Bro, what is happening? I don't know what happened there, Alex. That is, yeah, again, 3D right there, Robert. Oh, and 2 counts. May will set. Looks over. Kicks and deals. That's a slow grounder to second. It's going to toss to second. Gets one, and he's out. That is a double play. That was very nice there by Weatherhold and Wynn. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score 1-1. Getting him by a gnat's eyelash. Looked like he got attacked by bees, honestly. Guard of the Guardians, rage quitting. First, this guy, no, he's good. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. If you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like and of course sub to the channel. It is free as can be. I do appreciate you guys for letting me call the game. Again, I'll be returning tonight for Nationals Pirates. That one, I believe, in about 3.5 hours. So there you go. What's your favorite baseball movie? Bull Durham, Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams is my favorite. Again, I do enjoy The Rookie, the one with Dennis Quaid. Not The Rookie of the Year. I mean, again, that one's funny. The one with the Cubs, you know, the young guy, the kid, Henry Rowan Gardner. But it's not as good to me as The Rookie. And then I like Moneyball. Those would be my favorite ones. Again, I do enjoy others. You know, like the kids movie, Angels in the Outfield. That was pretty neat. I like that one with Christopher Lloyd. But yeah, those would be the 3 that really stand out. The ones like just genuinely every time it's on, I'm finishing the movie. Jerry is this generation. Jose Ramirez is this generation's Griffey Jr. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean, he's definitely everyone likes him. Like everyone loves Jose Ramirez. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't. The Natural, yeah, that's my dad's favorite movie, the baseball movie. Years of Field of Dreams, yeah, I like that one. Love Bull Durham. Yeah, I think I've only seen parts of that one. Look sharp and red. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Again, representing both, being a neutral party. But apparently, again, the Indians' primary is now blue, as that's going to be a leadoff single. Back in action here, late to the action. Mason Wynn just sending it to center, dropping in for a base hit. Again, the Cardinals trying to get something over. They've had base runners, more so with the Indians. They've had multiple opportunities to score, and they have blown opportunities, thrown at it in between third and home twice. Nathan Church at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Again, runner on first, nobody outs as Brogdon delivers. That's going to be down low, ball 1. Week 1 tomorrow is NFL draft. I don't know about that. Or 1 week tomorrow. Yes. Pitching for us. All right, if we're talking about Cleveland, Brogdon right now on the mound. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be sent to right. And that is going to drop for a base hit to Louder. Couldn't quite get there. Throw is into second. And that is runners at first and second for St. Louis with nobody out. And that leads to Pedro Pages, who's 1 for 2 in this one. The rain may be giving me a good idea for the Brat Pack prop. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'll be covering the game, but I'll try to watch the replay or a little bit of JG9 stream tonight. Here's the pitch showing bunt. It is down. And he slips! Throws it to first, and he is out anyway. What a throw by Brogdon, throwing it off from his back. He slipped, fell on his rear end. And fell. You'll get to see it right here. Really impressive play. That could have been horrible for Brogdon, slipping down and great. That was a really nice play nice throw by Brogdon. So runners at second and third with 1 out. That's going to bring up Victor Scott, who's 0 for 1 with the walk. Brogdon will set. As here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Rookie of the year. I don't think it was that bad. Let's go Bucks and Indians. Hey, Doc, how's it going, Scott? Appreciate you for tuning in. Who started? It was Slade Ciccone, Jacob. 1-0 counts. Here's the pitch. That is down low, 2-0. Major League's the only baseball movie. Yeah, like I said, I've not watched. And again, insert, you've never seen Major League. Again, feel free to say that down below. Would probably be the 1,000th time I would have seen that. Comment. 2-0 counts. Here's the pitch. That is outside, ball 3. Giants call up Will Brennan and Drew Gilbert. Okay. Yeah, the Giants need something offensively. Red probably offends the I don't know. Again, obviously we had people unsub earlier. It happens. That's going to be in there for a called strike, 3-1. It's just the way it goes, People have opinions on a lot of things. The state I live in is considering making an MLB team. What state am I in? Tennessee. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 4. So Victor Scott is on first. Bases loaded, just 1 out, and that'll bring up J.J. Weatherholt, who is 0 for 1 with a couple of walks, and that's going to do it for Brogdon. Brogdon is done. He doesn't seem happy. More so upset with himself. So pitching change underway here in St. Louis. Cleveland going to the pen once again. No, not Tennessee. Okay. Boone decided not to send Bird to the minors. That's kind of... close though than Kentucky, I guess. Not too sure. Yeah. Look, Jamie, I didn't say it was bad. I never said that Sandlot was bad or anything. I just said I didn't quite get it. I didn't quite see what was so magical about it. That's the same thing again. You're using the same logic with the bacon thing. I just said bacon was good, not great. And everyone just assumes I hate bacon when I clearly said it was good. That's the whole, it's the same type of, just because I say something's not great or awesome doesn't mean it is bad. Well, it's good. It's all right. You know, again, I didn't quite get the hype with the Sandlot. Same thing with bacon. It's good. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's definitely not. Not even close. How about letting your hair down and watch Major League stock? I don't know. Can't do it. Live a little, huh? You're telling me to live by watching TV. Jose, I don't know if I really think that's, I don't know if that's living. Orlando might be getting. Yeah, I don't know. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I'll be back on later for the Pirates and the Nationals Game 3. As I see Robert's now getting in on the bacon thing. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, that's going to be here forever. North Carolina. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right, again, bases loaded. We're back in action here. J.J. Weatherhold at the plates. 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Cleveland has a lefty. Here's the pitch. That is outside, but it's called a strike. Pitcher for the Indians is Tim Herron. A lefty, 0.00 ERA, but his whip is a 1.360. He does allow some hits and walks. Here's the pitch. That is a down low, 1-1. Clearly hate bacon and puppies, obviously. You're a Cardinals fan? I am not, Humphrey. Appreciate you for tuning in regardless. I am a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. There is a jersey. I know I probably was taking up most of the screen there. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside 2-1. But yes, I am a Pirates guy. 2-1 counts. Herron delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 2-2. Slider on the outside corner. You can joke with him. Let's not insult this guy. Jamie, the Cardinals are one of the more prestigious cornerstone franchises. They've just had some bad luck as of late. I think, again, when they're good, the Cardinals are good. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be sent to right. Right center. On the run is DeLauder. DeLauder making the catch. And that will be deep enough to score a run as some runners will tag up. All of them do. Gutsy play by the first base runner. But that is a sacrifice fly. DeLauder making a nice run, nice catch. But of course, it was deep enough to score the run. 2-1 Cardinals leading. Ivan Herrera at the plate. He's over 1 with also, again, a couple of walks. Bring back the Expos. I don't think that's unpopular. I think a lot of people like that. I think the Nationals should wear, some, every now and then, wear some of the Expos uniforms. I don't know if they have. They should. I don't know why they don't. Yeah, I wouldn't know what's Myrtle Beach Minor League. Oh, I don't know. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Well, same thing with Nashville. The Nashville have the sounds, and apparently we're talking about Major League there. I don't know. Don't associate with those who dislike dogs. This guy, I never see. Unbelievable. 0-1 counts. Herron sets and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-2. And 2 counts. Here is the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, probably 2. It is now 4-1. So I do apologize. That was Burleson. I do apologize. They walked Herrera to load the bases. Burleson sends it up the middle. It's now 4-1. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Cardinals with a 3-run inning, looking for more, and that'll bring up Jordan Walker. And you can say he's due. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Of course, has had a great season so far. Looking to continue it today. So 4-1 Cardinals. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, and Cleveland now another mound visit. Looks like they're going to go to the pen again. So Heron is brought in to allow some runs, and now they're going to take him out. Cardinals are the Yankees of the NL. I guess so, kind of. Pirates need to win, they do. Your hate makes us stronger. This guy, my friend, is a player. Oh, really? Humphrey, who you got? Who's your friend? Not like in Sandlot directly correlates to hatred of dogs. That is not true, but I didn't like the dog in Sandlot. That is. So you're kind of on there, Jamie. Kind of. As a kid, yeah, I was kind of terrified of that dog. I'm not going to lie. Or we will win the series, maybe. I hope so. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, the Cardinals leading 4-1. Cleveland going to the pen yet again in the same inning. As they're called to the pen with Heron didn't work. It's going to be Festa. Matt Festa. I'm not familiar with his ERA, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Dean Kether. I'll have to look him up. Not familiar. Yeah, appreciate you, Humphrey. That's pretty cool. Dean Kether. Dean Kether, MLB. Well, I don't see Dean Kether. There's Dean Kiefer or Kiefer. He was a player for the Cardinals. That's pretty cool, though. Regardless, he's a coach, or he was a coach as well. He was reassigned. He's a strategist now in the organization. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Humphrey. All right, back in action here. Festa delivers. That's going to be sent back, and that's going to be a foul ball again. Jordan Walker at the plate. It's 0 for 3 in today's ball game. Again, the Cardinals leading 4-1 over the Indians. As again, the Indians have had plenty of opportunities, and they have squandered them. Here's the pitch. That is outside 1-1. Talking about championships 1. Oh, I gotcha. Why are you so opposed to watching Major Leagues? Because everyone tells me to watch it. The more someone, the more people just like, hey, you should watch it. Hey, you should watch it. Hey. Now it's like, I don't want to anymore. Here's the 1-1. That's a chopper off his foot, and it's now 1-2. So that's how it works. I know I never claim to be a good person. You know, I try to be nice. I try to be good. But yeah, whatever. It's like, watch it. You should watch it. Hey, you should check out this movie. Why do you haven't watched it? Watch it. Now I don't want to. The interest has went from very low to pretty much none at that point. Wanted to count as Festa looking to try to contain this Cardinals offense that has, again, put up 3 runs just this inning alone. Festa sets and delivers. That is going to be outside or inside, but Walker called for time. Walker does have this very annoying habit of waiting till the last second to call time. I remember calling games last year, the Pirates playing the Cardinals. Walker would wait till the last moment. Man, yeah, that would just tick me off as a pitcher. Here's the 1-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Walker slams his bat down. But the Cardinals put up 4 runs. 2 of those, or pardon me, 3 runs in this inning. 2 of those thanks to Alec Burleson, as the Cardinals now lead 4-1 over the Indians. Cardinals, by the way, appreciate you, Slayer, for tuning in. Cardinals looking good. You're looking good. Indians gave us Wayne just like yesterday. Well, yeah, I know they were up, and then they blew it. Yeah, in the 10th. Lost in extras. Myrtle Beach comes affiliate. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. You get that? Yeah, that's just the way it goes. Did not know it was Jackie Robinson Day. Yeah, I didn't know until I turned on the broadcast and like, oh, I should have put that up there, and I did. Jackie Robinson Day. You're on the channel and spending time with the wife. Yeah, no. It's tough because, you know, she works in the morning, gets home around now. Sometimes earlier, sometimes very rarely it's a little bit. I mean, 3 at the latest. But yeah, and of course most of the sporting events are in the evening. So yeah, it is a little tough sometimes, but we still make time, of course. But yeah, I mean, it's going to work out in the end. That's the goal. Again, the goal is to get this going to where then she doesn't have to work anymore, and then she can pretty much work. She wants to do what I do. Obviously, she's not sports. She doesn't really do much sports, but she wants to be, streaming. So ideally, the goal is for, really at the end of 2027. I'm pretty much secure at that point, and then she can do what she wants to do. That is the goal. Yelich is on the deal. That's tough. But not heckling you would be boring. Oh, yeah, for sure. I was watching the Marlins play. I totally. That's cool. No, I embrace it. I know you guys are kidding. It's fine. I know. I will. I'm cool with it. Trying to cash out Indians for 848 or let it ride. Oh, my gosh, dude. That's a lot. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. That's a lot of money. Good luck. Happy Jackie Robinson Day to everyone. Yes, sir. 42. Justin Bruhl going to be the pitcher now for the Cardinals. 6.48 ERA. That is not good. So we'll see again if Cleveland can take advantage. Mazzardo is going to be pinch hit. Looks like this is Angel Martinez going to be facing Bruhl. As here is the pitch that is in there for a called strike on the outside corner. Again, beginning at the top of the seventh, Cardinals again 4-1. 0-1 counts. Bruhl sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be skied, and that will become a souvenir. Marlins playing the other three LCs. That is crazy. Thank you, Orville. Again, we're making our way. We're making our way there. It's going to happen. 0-2 count. Bruhl sets, kicks, and fires. That's a pop-up, and once again is going to go out of play and become a souvenir. How are the A's top of the division? They've won more games than the rest. That's how it goes. 0-2. Bruhl sets yet again, kicks and fires. That's a ground ball to first. And he's got the toss to Bruhl, covering the bag, gets him by a step for outs number 1. And that should bring up George Valera again, barring any changes. And Valera is 1 for 2 on the day. Looks like we are seeing a pinch hitter. So there's no George Valera. Can't see there's no name on the back of the jersey, so everyone wears 42. That's what's so tough. So this is Rhys Hoskins at the plate. Rhys Hoskins' appearance. Here is the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Picked up a Walker home jersey today. Chiefs Kingdom. Man. What do you call an American B? What do you call an American B? Here's the 0-1. That is upstairs 1-1. I don't know. Their pitching is legit. Okay. Wish the Guardians were still the Indians. A lot of people feel that way. I know it's pretty split. Here is the 1-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2. Fooled him with the changeup as he was way out in front. Your last jersey buy was Dodgers Ohtani jersey. That's fair. Ohtani is he is iconic. Here's the 1-2. That is way outside 2. And 2 to Rhys Hoskins again. If you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in, giving me a chance to call the game for you. Cardinals 4, Indians 1. As Bruhl sets, rocks, and fires. That is inside. Checked his swing. Did not go. 3-2. A USB. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Again, thank you, Ricky. I appreciate it. Do you get into the NBA personally? Basketball is my thing. I like college. Again, the NBA, not really. As here's the 3-2. That is outside ball 4. So Hoskins will trot on down to first. And that should bring up Juan Brito. Again, barring any other changes here. Back-to-back pinch hitters. Again, we might do the finals just because it'll probably get in views regardless. So, yes, this is Juan Brito, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch that is upstairs. Ball 1. Our jerseys are Chiefs, with the exceptions of Barry Sanders and Marshall Faulk. Pretty solid running backs. Pretty solid. I liked Marshall Faulk. I got to, actually, again, I saw him at the end of his career, but yeah, he was really good. Barry, of course, never got to see play. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Versus Al Bundy, this guy. What do you call a cow with an earthquake? 1-1 counts. Here's the pitch. That's ripped to left. That one is a foul ball. Cow in an earthquake. A cow in an earthquake. I don't know. Sixers fan, very casual Sixers fan. Like, I'll look at the standings, but even I have not checked it at all this year. Like, I just genuinely have lost interest with the NBA. 1-2 count. Brule sets, kicks, and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 away here for Cleveland. That'll bring up Daniel Schneeman, who's 1 for 2 in this one. Ricky Williams, solid. Solid running back. 4 touchdowns, single games, yeah. Here is the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. Never saw the show with Al Bundy or whatnot, but yes, I've heard all about Al Bundy or whatever. A milkshake, interesting. 0-1 counts. Rule sets, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Sweeper right down the middle. Spilled milk. That's not bad. Is everyone wearing number 42? Yes. Yes, Mason. The 0-2. That is upstairs 1 and 2. You don't do NBA. Again, I totally understand. Like I said, I don't either. But it might net some good streams and some new subs. We'll see. Again, if I can fit it in, I'll do it. If I can, I can. The 1-2. That's a ground ball to second. Dive, sliding stop, blocks it. Throws to first. Cannot throw to first as he's just going to eat it. Weatherholtz couldn't make it happen. Looks like they're going to give him a single, not an error. Honestly, it was a really tough play as he had to move a lot in and out of the glove. That'll bring up Bo Naylor, who's 0 for 2 in this one. Again, runners on first and second with 2 outs. The pitch. That is inside ball 1. Again, Mason, yeah, they are. It's Jackie Robinson Day. Knock, knock. This guy, who's there? 1-0 count to Naylor. Don't expect anything less, exactly. Here's the 1-0. That is down low 2-0. Isn't it strange we're sitting Connor Griffin again tonight? Well, Connor Griffin didn't sit yesterday. Looks like there's actually a malvisit here for Brule. He is having some trouble locating the zone, so I imagine him and Paja's going to have a little chat. Yeah, Griffin started yesterday. I was going to say, unless I misremembered something. Or unless you're talking about, like, the day he signed his contract. Then, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, Connor had 2 hits. He was 2 for 4. I don't know. 2-0 count. Brule sets and fires. Checked his swing. That is no go. 3-0. Sort of plug your stream on the Reddit post. We thought it probably a bad idea. Maybe. Yeah. That could bring in some people that we probably don't want. Here's the 3-0. That is in there for a called strike. And it's 3-1 right down the middle. Got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Cleveland trying to get something going. Again, they've had opportunities. They've just squandered them. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be fouled off of Paez. Paez goes down. Now he's going to walk it off. And it's 3-2. Hopefully Ramirez gets a hit so I can win your parlay. Gotcha. Well, Ramirez, he's definitely going to get one more at bats. Don't want to be that guy, but the Pirates should have waited a bit before giving him all that money after seeing him play a couple of games. I mean, I kind of get it. I mean, again, it's a risk. It's a team-friendly deal. If he works out. If he doesn't work out, then yes, obviously it would be a bad contract. For sure, but I don't know. It's good to see them make an investment, I guess. But I kind of get what you're saying. So, looks like Paez is going to get a little, making sure he's good. Catching a few pitches before we resume it. Recently said, yeah, I know. I thought he would as well. Again, I don't understand. It's all the analytics and stuff like that. Here's the 3-2 as that's going to be hit to right center. That one's going to drop in the gap. That should score a run. As it's now going to be 4-3. It scores 2. Naylor with the 2 outs, 2 RBI double. And it's a 1-run game here in St. Louis. Cleveland liking that. Again, like as mentioned, they have had opportunities, but they have squandered them. Again, being thrown at the plate, being thrown out in between third and home. We're caught in a rundown. More stuff like that. Looks like we have a pitching change for the Cardinals, as Romero's going to come up and face Rocchio after this commercial break. Ouch. How's it going, Joe? Good to see you. Yeah, foul ball right off his thigh. So, anyway, I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out. So make sure again to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free. I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out for this one. Again, a non-Pirate stream. Doesn't mean, again, I do other games as well. But Pirates, of course, will be the most featured game during the summer. Early, in the spring and summer, of course. But again, I do thank you guys for tuning in. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. I try to get to the chat as often as I can. So there is that as well. Jose liking the tribe. The channel is at its best when Doctor in the chat says this guy. I mean, we have a lot of this guys today. Indians on a warpath, they are. Trying to chop at the Cardinals. Chopping at the lead. It's a good way to answer back regardless. Again, they allowed 3 in the bottom of the 6th. They get 2 in the top of the 7th. Of course, again, still a chance for more. And thank you, CB, for tuning in. And Burley as well. Again, I know, Burley, you were here earlier. Let's see here. But yeah, thank you guys again. We got a poll down below. Let me know who you think's going to win. 71% of you guys with Cleveland, 29% with St. Louis. Joe Romero going to be pitching for the Cardinals. He's appeared in 8 games, 9 innings pitched, hasn't allowed a run. An earned run, that is. Holy firewater. I'm not following that. I have no idea what that means. Anyway, Romero sets. As here's the pitch. That is outside, ball 1. Brian Rocchio at the plate. He's 1 for 2 in today's ball game. 4 for 8 in the series. Or 4 for 9, pardon me, in the series. Is that a very good series? 1-0 counts. Romero delivers. It's a ground ball to shorts. Win with it. Throws to first for out number 3. But the Cardinals, the Indians get 2 runs clawing into this, chopping away at that lead. 4-3 is your score as we go to the bottom of the 7th. This guy. Orioles Bird, appreciate you, Orioles Birdwatcher, for the redirect. I thank you very much for that, folks. Make sure to check out Orioles Birdwatcher for your Orioles and or baseball needs. He'll also be covering, I believe, for JJ this weekend. All right, Alex, don't spam that. Come on, Alex, come on. We don't do spamming here. You know better. But, again, I do appreciate you guys, again, for hanging out. And, again, thank you for the redirect. I really do appreciate it. Helps out the channel. But again, make sure to check out Orioles Birdwatcher. Give me a sec. Let me go ahead and plug his channel there. I'll have to check out the score. Yeah, or maybe the Raiders there can let me know who won between Baltimore and Arizona. I'm assuming that the Orioles did. Just because of the redirect and maybe the exclamation points there from Phantom. I don't know. Get me a doctor. I'm assuming they did. I'm just going to check it. Am I right? Or are you guys just happy all the time? Again, I appreciate you guys for that. They did not. You guys are just a happy bunch. The Diamondbacks actually defeated the Orioles 8-5 in extras. That is tough. That is tough indeed. Red Sox leading the Twins right now 9-1. And of course, again, welcome on in, everybody. And as you can see, Cardinals leading 4-3 over the Guardians, formerly known as the Indians. Indians fire. Oh, I didn't know that. Water fire. Interesting. Lost in extras. Yeah, that's tough. Orioles could be good. They could be. They have the talents. Got to put it together. As that's going to be in there for a called strike. We're back underway in the bottom of the 7th. Nolan Gorman at the plate, and he is 0 for 3 on the day. 1 for 8 in the series. Festa on the mound for Cleveland, as that's going to be upstairs 1-1. I think the Orioles were leading in their division, right? Am I being honest there, or am I just lying to everybody? 8-5. Yeah, that's tough there. Again, appreciate it, Phantom. Thank you guys again for the redirect there, Matt. Thank you again. Those fans were used to it. Yeah, no, I feel you as a Pirates fan. I totally get it. I totally understand. 2-1 count. Festa sets, rocks, and fires. That is upstairs 3-1 to Nolan Gorman. Don't assume. Yeah, I can't assume nowadays. Can't do it. I do it anyway. 3-1 counts. Festa kicks and deals. That's going to be sent out to shallow left. Looks like they're trying. Oh, he can't. It drops in between the left fielder and the third baseman. Throw to second as he's going to retreat back to first. Unbelievable. I don't know what happened there with Cleveland. Third baseman going out Schneeman, and he couldn't schnee the ball. Misplayed it. Martinez had to throw it in. Looks like they're going to have a pinch runner there, so Gorman's going to exit. Couldn't tell you the pinch runner again. Everyone wearing 42. I genuinely have no idea who's who. And that'll bring up Mason Wynn, who's 1 for 3 in this one. We were tied for first till last night, but lost yesterday and today. Oh, man, that's tough. That is tough. They should not the Red Sox. I guess so. That's first pitch. Almost hits Wynn. Ball 1. Oh, man, some interesting stuff happening. Again, if you just tuned in, this had a little flare to left where, again, Schneeman couldn't quite locate the ball. Couldn't schnee it. Couldn't see it, whatever you want to call it. Went almost plunked in the face. Always be the Redskins and Indians. Yep, that's how I feel. 1-0 counts. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1 to Mason Wynn. Speaking of ex-Indians, did you hear Trevor Bauer just joined the minor league? Yeah, I saw that. I mean, good for him. We'll see how he does. I mean, I don't think he'll ever play in the MLB again, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 2. But hey, you know, he loves baseball, so definitely Cool that you get to do what you love for a living. That's always neat. They say you never work a day in your life. Or in your life if you do what you love. 1-2 count. Festa sets and fires. That's going to be hit to short. Oh, and he misplays it. Throws to first anyway. What a throw. It was kind of jammed there to short. Third baseman had to come out and help him out. It's a great play by Schneemann after he had a disastrous play earlier. Barehanded. Wow, what a throw. Runner does move to second. So runner on second, one out. That will bring up Nathan Church, who was 2 for 3 in this one. Here is the pitch. That is outside, ball 1. You stream but you play music. Gotcha. That's cool. Play guitar live. That's pretty neat, Russell. That's pretty neat. I am not talented with any instruments. Pickoff attempt is not going to be in time. Keep an eye there on again, I actually have no idea who that is at second. Again, they replaced Gorman with somebody. I have no idea. So Gorman is done. Festa sets as he delivers. That's going to be hit past the diving first baseman. That's going to score another run, and the Cardinals lead 5-3. Throw is to second, where he is chilling like a villain. 5-3 St. Louis. So Nathan Church with an RBI double. Nathan Church, a descendant of Winston Churchill. Does he never, never, never give up? I don't know. I mean, he's probably not. Does he never, never, never give up? Never, never, never give up. I don't know what the reference would be there. I mean, unless it's like to the 80s song. I don't know. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Pedro Pajes, 1 for 3 on the day. Again, a 1-0 count here. Festa sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be hit to left, and that is caught. Nice catch. For number 2, Church has to go back to second. Sliding back into second. And that'll bring up Victor Scott, who was 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Jose not liking it. Burley booing. That's a Churchill quote. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't know that. I know he gave the speech about, you'll fight in the bushes, you'll fight in the hills, or you'll fight in the forest, or whatever. You'll never surrender. That's pretty cool. Something like that, because that's going to be found. Although, definitely paraphrasing, definitely not word for word with whatever I just said. But that's a pretty, that would inspire me for sure. 0-1 count to Scott again. Runner on second, 2 outs. Cardinals leading 5-3 as Festa kicks and deals. That is upstairs, 1-1. Steelers truck to Bill. That sounds pretty cool. Cardinals drinking their Coke Zero. Coke Zero. 1-1 count. Looks back. And delivers. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Well, again, you can reach out. I do have an email for the channel. It's in my it's not in my description, but it's in my channel bio. Can't explain it. You just click on it, and then you can scroll down. You can see the contact, the email address. Here's the 1-2. That is outside 2-2. I made an email for the channel, so feel free to send it there if you like. Cards ate their bacon today. They did. Doc, would you believe me if I told you the Pirates made the playoffs this year? Again, let's see some more. We've got to see some more baseball. I'd like to see that. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be fouled back. Again, 2-2. The count, 2 outs, runner on second. Cardinals winning by 2. 2s are wild for Victor Scott. Who is Victor Scott the second? Not even kidding. Victor Scott the second. Festa sets, looks back, kicks, and deals. Called strike 3 right down the middle. He struck him out. But the Cardinals tack on another run thanks to Nathan Church. 5-3 as we head to the top of the 8th. All right, again, the Red Sox leading 9-1 over the Twins in the bottom of the 8th. And, of course, this is the only game happening right now. Again, thank you, Orioles Birdwatcher, for the redirect. I really do appreciate it. Unfortunate, though, as his team did lose to the Diamondbacks 8-5 in extras. And, of course, again, I'll be covering the Nationals and the Pirates a little bit later today. So, yeah, there you go. Make sure to sub if you like baseball. But, again, I do mostly Pirates when it's baseball season. If you're an NFL fan, make sure to sub it up. Again, we cover everybody at least once. It's not just a Steelers channel. We cover everybody at least once for sure. So, again, I do thank you guys for hanging out with me. Again, I know there's some serious competition for this game. Braves Country Radio, again, those guys do a great job over there. They are top-notch. So I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to call the game for you. You can find you where. We'll see what the records look like on June 1st. Yeah, again, still a lot of baseball. A lot of baseball to be played. Not even close. Again, we're like in the second half of the second game if we were to compare it to the NFL. You know, so no one's calling... No one is thinking playoffs after week 2 in the NFL, so that's pretty much where we're at. We're still, again, playing in probably the fourth quarter of week 2. Cross makes playoffs? I hope so. Again, I don't want to be the pessimist here. Again, I just need to see more. I need to see more. Communicate with me. Oh, no, again, like I said, again, we have the email. Send anything there. That's going to be outside ball. And again, working on a P.O. box. We'll make it happen. Steven Kwan at the plate. He is 1 for 3 on the day. He is 3 for 13 in the series. Here's the pitch as Romero is way inside. 2-0. Again, top of the 8th. Cardinals 5, Indians 3. Cardinals looking to move on to 10-8. Cleveland would fall to 10-9. With today's results, as that is in there for a called strike, 2-1. Announce the Cards Pirates game I intend. And now, oh wait, you can announce it right there. Again, you said you'll be going in May. As here's the 2-1. That's going to be a shallow fly to the left. Shortstop Wynn's going to make the catch for round number 1. And that'll bring up Chase DeLauner, who is 0 for 2 with the walk. He is actually looking for his first hit in the series. He's 0 for 7 in the series. Here's the pitch that is in there for a called strike. Did miss a game. I don't recall which one. On the season, batting .263, OPS of .945, 5 homers and 12 RBIs. That's a breaking ball down low, 1-1. Paja is really liking his pitcher's pitches today, just nodding his head at almost every single pitch. 1-1 count as Romero sets, kicks, and fires. That is in there for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Romero sets, kicks, and fires. That's going to be sent to left. On the run is the third baseman making the catch. That was a good run there. Nice catch for round number 2. And that'll bring up Jose Ramirez. I know there was a chatter in the chat that needs Jose Ramirez to get a hit. Another hit, as he's 1 for 3. They're highlighting Dustin May's performance. 6 innings pitched, 1 earned, and 4 strikeouts. Pretty good performance, as here is Ramirez batting from the right side, as that's going to be outside ball 1. Again, switch hitter. Part of what makes Ramirez so good. He can bat on both sides. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. You will show it on your stream. Now you're demanding here, Russell. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do it now. Maybe I don't want to show it. I will, but, you know, I don't know. I don't like being told what to do. I'm just naturally, part of the problem, I guess, with me as a kid is I would, you know, Trisk always tells me what to do. I'm like, I don't want it now. 2-1 counts. I guess I was a rotten child. Here's the 2-1. That is in there for a called strike. 2-2. Always anti-establishment. Chaos. Two and two counts. Here is the pitch. That's a chopper foul. Again, if you're just joining us, Cardinals 5, Indians 3, top of the 8th. Nobody on, 2 outs. As Romero delivers, that is outside, ball 3. Make small shelf. We got a shelf. It might go up there. We'll see. 3-2 counts. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. All right, we go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-3 is your score. Michael pulling for the Red Sox. Yeah, they're leading. They are leading. Probably going to pick up their 7th game of the season. And they're 6-11. Yeah, I got you, Ricky. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'll be back tonight for Pirates and the Nationals. They have split that series. Again, the Pirates blowing out the Nationals 16-5. And then, of course, last night losing 5-4. They were down 5-1, showed some life, but then again, just some interesting decision-making. And, of course, obviously not taking advantage when we have the, runners on. That's what led to the Pirates falling to the Nationals. Again, Nationals a solid team. They could put up runs, one of the most explosive offenses in all of baseball. So they can put them up for sure. Why do you continue to call them the Indians? It's the Guardians. Come on, dude. I'm sorry, Jay. It just happens. It happens. You know, again, I call the Redskins. I call the Commies the Redskins. So it's just the way it goes. I'm sorry, Jay. I know, again, it seems to make people mad. I don't know. It's just the way it goes. It's just a word. You know? It's just a name. It's what they were called. It's what I've known them pretty much my entire life. And then the same thing with the Redskins. I mean, like I said, you know, you saw the thumbnail. You don't have to click. You know, I hate the negative tone, but it's just the way it is. You saw the thumbnail. You didn't have to click. You didn't have to engage. That's just the way it goes. Penguins actually blew the game last night, Michael. That was just the way it went. They were up 4-1. I think they lost 7-4. So we're back in action. Here's the pitch. That is inside, ball 1. We're back in action. J.J. Weatherholt at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. So here is the pitch. That is going to be a check swing. That one is a foul ball. Well, hold on. 1-1 count. Just making sure there. Festa will set kicks and deals. That's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-2. One and two counts. No play-by-play from JG9. Yeah, I know. He's just doing the OT. As here's the 1-2. Oh, and it plugs him at the knee. So Weatherholt will advance. And he's going to be on base for his 3rd time today, and he has gotten a hit. 2 walks and a hit by pitch. And that'll bring on Ivan Herrera, who's He's been on base 3 times and again hasn't gotten a hit. Walked 3 times. 0 for 1 with 3 walks. Hey, for someone to tell me what to do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not saying it's the right attitude to have. It's just, you know. It's just, I don't know. It's just naturally, I guess, for me. Your boys play the Nationals this weekend. Gotcha. Hey, yeah, they're a tough team. That's going to be a pickoff attempt, not in time. And you said you were a Giants fan, right, Rob? So, yeah, the Giants, of course, they're going to have to put up some runs. And, well, I mean, they kind of can, you know, with the Nationals pitching. National pitching is really bad, as that's going to be ripped to left. That one is, pardon me, a foul ball. Pens lost Blues, not a good issue. Or it's not good practice, yeah. Not good, not ideal. Not ideal at all. 0-1 count. Festa sets. And, oh, it's going to look... Catcher trying to warn him about a possible antsy J.J. Weatherholtz. 0-1 count. Festa delivers. That's going to be sent to right. That one is a foul ball, and it's 0-2. Just need one hit from Ramirez. Yeah, I don't think, Daniel, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, Ramirez, again, is... Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Unless Cleveland has a very nice top of the ninth. But, I mean, again, he just struck out, so I don't think it's going to happen. 0-2 count. Festa sets. And delivers. That's going to be popped up. And looks like Festa's going to make the catch himself for out number 1. And that'll bring up Alec Burleson, who's 2 for 4 in this one. Let's go Giants. Go San Francisco. Yep. Houston Astros fan, but have a plush that is of the Pirates fan. Let me show it for the one and only. I guess I'm not following their coffee. As here is the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 91 on the outside corner. You're Pittsburgh? Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. It's going to really depend on the Steelers. 0-1 count. As Festa delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Again, runner on first, 1 out. Burleson with, again, a couple of RBIs today. Now at 14 RBIs on the season. As Festa sets, rocks, and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that will bring up Jordan Walker, who again has had a very nice start to the season, but is 0 for 4 today. Festivus arm, Pittsburgh. How's it going, Nasty? Nasty works. Walker batting .309, OPS of 1056, 8 homers, 15 RBIs on the young season. But again, looking for his first hit today, as here is the pitch. That's going to be Dallo. Walker asking for time very late again. Umpire now waving it off. Again, that's what Walker does. He waits till the very last second to ask for time. That is crazy stuff. Again, it's the umpire doesn't have to grant time. That's the thing. Whole issue there. Cleveland dugout not happy. As Festa delivers, that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, 0-1, Festa sets. And delivers. That's going to be hit to left. On the run. Can't make the catch. Runner's going to stop at third. Walker, I believe, at second. As that's going to be a double for Walker's first hit of the day. As the Cardinals looking for some insurance. Ricky pulling for the Indians. Why is there? It's Jackie Robinson Day. Again, that was going to bring up Gorman, but again, Gorman was pinch run for. I don't know what they're going to do, who's at the plate. Again, they never really announced his name. And, of course, everyone wears 42 with no names in the back, so I have no idea. So Jordan Walker extends his hitting streak now to 11. Cleveland going to have a little bit of a chat there on the mound, as they'll formulate a plan to keep this a 5-3 game. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Cardinals 5, Indians 3. I guess it's Urias at the plate. I'm not too sure. Haven't actually physically, confirmed that on the screen on my computer. It says it's Urias or Urias. Walk with Urias. Yeah, it's about time. I agree. It is. It is about time Pittsburgh gets something going. All right, Urias at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be sent to center. Looks like Kwan is under it, and will make the catch for out number 3. All right. We head to the top of the 9th. Cardinals looking to close it out. They lead 5-3. All right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in today. The Red Sox leading 9-1 over the Twins. That game looks like that's about to be done. We'll see again what happens here. Again, the Indians have had plenty of opportunities today, just couldn't quite get it going when it mattered. And they were thrown at the plate, had a run thrown out of the plate. Again, Kwan was tagged out between third and home. Definitely had opportunities, more opportunities than that, of course. They were able to get some hits together. They just couldn't, again, figure it out. They couldn't get it going. Due up for Cleveland is going to be Manzardo. No, pardon me, not Manzardo. Martinez, Hoskins, and Brito. Because, again, Manzardo and Valera were pinch hit for. And thank you, Russell. I appreciate it. Again, folks, make sure to hit the like button and sub to the channel. It is free, as can be. Again, I'll be back on tonight for Nationals and the Pirates. Hopefully the Pirates can do well. Hopefully they can get a win. Jackie Robinson Day. Yep, Jackie Robinson Day. Man. Again, if this result stands, the Cardinals would move to 10-8. And, of course, if the Pirates and the Reds lose, the Cardinals are tied for first. And I don't know the situation there in the AL Central. I don't know if Cleveland has like a more than a one-game lead. But yeah, I'd imagine Cleveland's still going to be in first. I don't think the AL Central is playing well. Could be wrong. Pitching for tonight's Mason Montgomery. I don't think he'll last too long. Riley O'Brien, the closer here for the Cardinals. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike as we're underway in the top of the 9th. Martinez 0 for 1 in this one. Again, Dr. Jesus Leith, Lord and King. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Sean, for tuning in. I'll catch you later. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right. That one is a foul ball. Final boss liking what Walker did there. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Walker most likely going to finish his day 1 for 5. As O'Brien sets on the 0-2. Rocks and fires. That is outside 1 and 2. O'Brien sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be fouled back. And it's once again 1 and 2. One and 2 once again. Just beginning the top of the 9th. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Martinez goes down, and the Cardinals 2 outs away for moving on to 10-8. And that should bring up Rhys Hoskins, who walked in his first appearance. Like I said, Russell, Mason Montgomery. Yes, Mason Montgomery starting tonight. I don't know why, but he is. No idea, and I'm kind of annoyed with it, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. I imagine Montgomery will pitch a few innings, and then they'll let Moldzinski go the rest of the way. As long as he can, of course. 0-1 count as O'Brien delivers. Breaking ball in the dirt. And it's 1-1. I don't know what in the world Kelly is doing. I think he's got a little crazy here. 1-1 count as O'Brien delivers. That is in there for a called strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Thank you, George, again for tuning in. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure how this would go, but it went. And I do thank you guys again for tuning in. Cleveland challenge. Hoskins loses the challenge. It did catch the zone. So again, 1-2 to Hoskins. As O'Brien sets, rocks, and fires. That is going to be hit to right. That one, though, is slicing foul. Red Sox up 9-1. Yep, saw that. They were up. Probably going to win, most likely. If they lost that game, that would be a choke job for sure. Once again, 1-2. O'Brien sets, rocks, and fires. That's a breaking ball in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Your one plush toy would like a Pirate jersey and also a Steelers jersey. Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that, I guess. The 2-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring up Juan Brito. He was 0 for 3 in this one, struck out in his last 2 times. Alex pulling for Cleveland. Just moved to the Pittsburgh yesterday. Again, good luck with that, Coffee. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Guardians son unos sucios. Vende juegos. They sell games. They're dirty and they sell games. Sorry, Raul. That is tough. That is tough. Here's the 1-0. That is inside, but it's called a strike anyway. Cleveland out of challenges. Can't challenge that one. 1-1 to Brito. O'Brien sets, kicks and deals. That is way outside, 2-1. Cardinals again would win the series. Here's the 2-1. That's a ground ball to second. And this may do it. Throws to first. He's out. And that is your ball game. The Cardinals win 5-3 over Cleveland. The Indians lose the last 2 games in the series after winning game 1, losing yesterday 5-4 in extras, and then of course today 5-3. Cleveland falls to 10-9. St. Louis now 10-8 on the season, as they will be, I guess, looking at the Pirates and the Reds games. As of course, again, both those teams, the Pirates and the Reds, 10-7. So the Cardinals, again, kind of surprising everybody with the nice start to the season. We'll see how they do going forward. Again, thank you, Russell. Appreciate it. Pirates baseball starts. Yep, Mike, trust me, I'll be there. I will be back in 2 hours for, again, the Pirates and the Nationals. Again, if you did enjoy the stream, make sure to leave a like and, of course, sub to the channel. It is free as can be. Again, I do bounce around, as evidenced by today's game. Again, I do mostly Pirates, but we do bounce around as well. And of course, if you like football, make sure to sub it up. It is also a that's the biggest part of the channel. That's where I'm at my best. That is where the channel is at its best. I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you again for tuning in. we will have that really cool song, of course, take us out. And that'll do it. See you guys in 2 hours for Nationals and the Pirates. But again, final score, Cardinals 5, Indians 3.
Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights, Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high, Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, one and more, White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd, Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride, A's still swing, angels shine, baseball hearts on the line, under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights, crowds go wild, that sound ignites, Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right, Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song, Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive, Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd, Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold, Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time, Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike, we'll meet them there, under the stadium lights.